rubber meets the road, we stand tall. Through the grit and grind, we answer the call. Voices rising loud like a storm untamed. This is where the difference gets its name. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need.
Hey, welcome to the award-winning 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. Actually, back in the Fishbowl after the Texas defrost. We are proudly sponsored by Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack. Oh, Biker Wolfpack, man. Check them out for all your accident injury needs. 737 The Wolf, 737 The Wolf. Welcome, Pitbull. What's going on?
What's up, Sunshine?
How you doing? You all defrosted?
That was nothing.
Yeah,
That was nothing. I mean, I did like that, I got to have an excuse for being a hermit.
You got to restock the liquor cabinet?
Oh, no, it's always stocked.
Always stocked.
It's always stocked.
Man, we had a great show last week, and this week we have an amazing show. We got so many events coming up, so many great things to bring to you. We are radio for a reason, so that means we are raw. We're not going to hold back. We're going to tell you like it is. But first, we want to hear from our sponsor, Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack, telling you how it is right after these messages.
Hey everybody, this is Glenn with Glenn Larson Law and Biker Wolfpack Law. And I got one simple concept today. Don't be a tough guy. Don't try to do it on your own. And also, don't talk to the bad guys. So what do I mean? Don't be a tough guy means go get medical attention right away and tell the doctors everything that's wrong with you. Make sure to do that, because if you don't, it's going to mess up your case. Number two, if you have a problem with your roof, do you hire a roofer? If you have an injury situation and you need help, hire legal professional representation. Our firm is one of those firms, and we stand ready to help. Number three, most importantly, heaven forbid, do not speak to the insurance companies without legal representation. That's it in a nutshell. Thanks for listening.
I'm Santos Lopez of Orange County Choppers and born to ride for 45, and I ride with the 99.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network, radio for a reason here in the Fishbowl. I want to start off by thanking everybody for your warm thoughts and prayers for my father-in-law, Robert Young, CB6 Pops, man. Give you a little update. He went into for triple bypass surgery today. This morning, he just got released probably about an hour ago, right? Mm-hmm. That's when I texted you, about an hour ago. He's doing fine. The surgeon said he's came out looking good. So he's still under anesthesia, but hopefully by tomorrow he will be up and flirting again with the nurses.
He stopped.
Oh my God. He's trying to get numbers of every nurse that is in the hospital.
I believe it. He's Pops.
Yeah, he's Pops. Hey, big shout out to all the staff at Texas Methodist right across the street here from the Fishbowl. From the nurses to the doctors to everybody who has been supportive with him. They are amazing. What a wonderful staff in that hospital. So loving and caring. So you guys really take the oath of medical way above and beyond. So I want to thank you for how you treated myself, my family, and Pops.
I love that.
Yeah, they did a great job, man.
Feel warm in your heart?
No.
Oh.
I think I need a bypass.
Shut up.
Today is our Super Bowl day, man. We're going to have Billy Ball and Hemp and Hounds. She's going to bring in one of her beautiful puppies, and we are going to have a puppy bowl.
Puppy bowl.
And we're going to decide who is going to win the Super Bowl.
Well, we're gonna tailgate.
We'll
we're
have a
gonna
little
figure
tailgate.
out who. So we got the Seahawks.
Okay,
and the Patriots. Now I'm all patriotic, but I don't like these Patriots.
Nah, Patriots won a lot of times, man. I would like to see the Seahawks win.
I would like to see the Seahawks win.
I would like to see I would like
I'm
to
just
see that.
gonna wear a referee jersey and tailgate. Really, to be
You're
honest.
gonna watch a game
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
watch it. The commercials.
for the commercials.
Yeah, and we're gonna have our chili cook-off.
That's right. We are gonna have a chili cook-off on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
Check out the 99% Radio Network. We're gonna see whose house is packed and whose house is doing it right.
We did one last year, impromptu.
Yeah.
Because I always host one because it's my husband's birthday, and then he hosts one. So we're about 45 minutes apart
Yeah.
in distance. So we have a dueling Super Bowl party.
I think it's pretty cool. You had a packed house. The girls in your kitchen looked like they were having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I can't disclose too much information, but yes,
Nope,
we were
yep,
having
yep.
a good time.
we usually get about 40 or 50 people in my home for that party and in and out. So it's usually a good time.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a dueling chili. So we're gonna have people in my house that are gonna cook chili. I got about 3-4 entries at the point right now. I mean, it's only about 20 people, so 4
Right.
entries
That's
is good.
cool.
And then you're gonna have people at your house with
Yep.
chili entries, and we're
Yeah.
gonna do a pre-party chili cook-off.
One thing we're gonna have that you don't have
Oh yeah, what's
is
that?
we are gonna have Tattoo Mark. Tattoo Mark for the Tattoo Mark
I'm
Foundation.
gonna have
But you know what? What's great is he is
My
the
dad.
Dallas Cowboys super fan.
yes.
So I want to see how he comes dressed to this Super Bowl.
well, he likes beans in his chili.
I know. So
He's-
well,
I got beans in my chili. You can come to my house.
no beans in
There's
Casa
beans
Salerno,
in my chili.
man.
We're a little bit more
Casa
north. We're in
Sideshow,
Hazlitt.
no beans in Casa Sideshow. Speaking about halftime shows in the Super Bowl, we
Mhm.
want to know and put in
What are
in
you
the comments.
watching?
We want to know what you're watching.
What are you watching?
There's been a lot of I want to choose the right word.
Bullshit.
A lot of political bullshit. There you go, political bullshit over the NFL halftime show. To me, you don't get more American than the NFL.
Football.
It's football. It's
I
patriotic.
mean, there's
It is-
baseball.
yeah, but that's
Mm,
it's like watching
you're
ice.
not really tailgating at the baseball field.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you?
true. No,
Do you?
no,
Are they tailgaters at the Rangers games?
no, not really.
Not like
They're
that.
drinking.
They don't have barbecue. Like
They're
when
drinking Seamus and
when those, like-
Mountain Dews.
Mhm. Yeah.
I come past AT&T Stadium every day from work, and when there's a Cowboy game going on, man, those people know how to party.
Mhm.
They are grilling and chilling and drinking and throwing a ball around, and you see kids having a great time. It is a family event. I mean, if you can afford it, but it is a family event, and it is patriotic, it's American. And for the last couple of years, we've seemed to politicize the halftime
Are they
show.
yes, they are politicizing
Yeah.
the halftime show.
So tell
Why
us
can't
what
we
you-
get back to like where there was just oops,
Yeah,
Janet
get people.
Jackson's
Yeah, we
nipple
want
coming
want wardrobe malfunctions and people grabbing each other's crotches.
And that was the biggest topic of the year.
That was fun, see a little skin and some mistakes. But where did the American values go? Where we get like Garth Brooks up there or some country legends up there and really powerhousing what America's all about. Now we got Bad Bunny, which is supposedly what I hear off the news media. He's going to be wearing a friggin' dress and singing songs in Spanish that nobody understands. Not to say anything's wrong with singing your song in Spanish, and the guy's probably a great singer, but not for the Super Bowl.
And I don't want to sound ignorant because I am pretty into music. But I didn't even hear about Bad Bunny until this controversy came up with the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Didn't know.
In my opinion,
No.
like you would think it'd be an artist that and everybody knows and well known, not just a side or a certain genre. It's supposed to be somebody that everybody can enjoy. That's what I thought the Super Bowl was supposed to be about. The halftime show.
That's what I thought too, man. But no, and the NFL probably sold out. But I think they sold this contract.
It's like next year. Let's have Gallagher. Let's just hit a few people's interest.
Yeah, do a comedy show, right?
Yeah,
But I blame this all on
Isn't he
Jay-Z and his corporation actually own the rights to the Super Bowl.
Who does?
Jay-Z.
He wasn't even at the Grammys. I heard.
He is the one who makes the decision, the ultimate decision on who the performers
See,
are.
well, he's probably not because he's probably in some legal trouble right now. So somebody else is making
So
the
there'll
decision.
probably be a lot of lube being like sprayed down onto that. You think?
I don't
Well,
think
maybe
it was lube. I think it was more oil.
oil, lube. What's the difference?
Their texture.
I want to know. Tell me. All right. Well, so who is performing? We want to hear your thoughts. Hey, I want to say big shout out to Delia and Ken Holder. Ken Holder, man. I see your podcast is blowing up. I would love to see Kiss perform at the show, man. That would be an ultimate concert, man. That would give the fans.
I think
a
they
real good-
retired. I think they had to finally
bring
take off
them
their
out.
makeup.
Bring them out, man. Kiss would be awesome. But here's a reason to maybe switch over to a different network during the halftime show and watch Turning Point USA's All American halftime show. They got some great, Kid Rock is going to host it.
Mhm.
He's got some amazing country artists coming on. It's going to be truly patriotic. And he has never said fuck ICE. He's never been against law enforcement. He's
Mhm.
always been a patriot and abides by the kind of the rules that American society has been brought up on. When we keep telling people to F ICE or screw these law enforcement or protest against them, they're doing their job. They're doing what the people of America voted our president to do, to get our illegal murderous criminals, drug dealing pedophiles out of this country so we can live in a society that we
Mhm.
love and that's safe for our children and for future generations. Why are we protesting against these men and women who are doing the job that to get criminals out? Am I on the wrong side? Am my mind not thinking correctly?
That's what I think about.
How
when I
are you
think about the other side.
protecting? How are you protecting criminals? How are you protecting murderers? Why wouldn't you want them out of your community?
I don't understand it. It all just blows my mind. As a single mom that, came up and needing help and that I wasn't able to get help because it was being completely used by people that didn't come here legally. I want what's best for Americans and Americans that come first. I'm sorry. I'm not trying, political, whatever bullshit, but America
No,
first.
But here's the deal. Look at the fraud that's going on in California and Minneapolis and probably in so many other states. All this fraud that's going on, and we're calling out the fraud, right? $19 billion could help every single mom out there get onto a medical plan to help raise their children for childcare. Our homeless veterans are living in the street. These men and women who've defended our country are living in the streets, and we can't even house them, but we're giving money and rights and EBT cards to people who contribute nothing to the American society. Why are we taking care of them? And I believe in immigration. I really do. My ancestors, my grandfather was an immigrant from Sicily.
Same.
Okay.
Germany,
Came over here
Scotland.
legally. That's all we ask. Come over here the right way. Is the immigration system busted? By all means. It shouldn't take you 7 to 10 years to get a visa or to get American
Go somewhere
citizenship.
else without a fucking
Right.
passport.
But
See how that
that's
happens.
not the president's issue. That's go protest against immigration, the policies. Don't be swarming our police officers or any of our law enforcement. And to every chief out there, every law enforcement chief out there who is bowing down to the political rhetoric, turn in your badge. You're a pussy. You're nothing but a pussy, especially the one in Portland. Go cry on your pillow. Whoa.
What else you want to say? Hold back.
Well, you know what?
Just kidding.
Here, I want to say another thing. I do want to say another thing, and it's happening right here in Texas. And when we talk about our children, right, our children should be getting the best education in the world. We should be uplifting our children and giving them every value about our history and really leading them to success. And what I just saw today really broke my heart. Haltom City had a walkout to protest ICE. What are we teaching our children? When a whole school or the principal allows children to walk out of an educational facility to go protest ICE.
Well, that's where the teachers are having a little bit, they don't know what to do because they were trained not to block the exit. So I know. But I mean, like, this wasn't the issue back then. So like I think there needs to be training on how to deal with it, I guess. And like, there needs to be consequences because like, you can't just skip school just because you want to fucking skip school and drink beer on the sidewalk and yell and be stupid because you don't know what the hell's going on.
Listen, I would be for it if you wanted to go out and drink beer and curse and cause havoc.
Don't protest. Just
But
go drink beer on our bridge like the rest of us.
But we're protesting.
Maybe?
What are we
No.
teaching our kids? That criminals and drug dealers and pedophiles are allowed to roam our streets, and we're going to stop the very
Yeah.
force that's trying to get them out of our country. But here's a little thing, okay? And just this year alone, and these are the stats from
Let's hear 'em.
Fox News. Just this year alone, 135 educators have been arrested for sexually abusing, molesting, sleeping with, or grooming our children in the school districts across the country. And that's we're only in February, and 135 of them have already been arrested. Last year, over 500 educators have been arrested for sexually abusing our children in our school districts. Where are the protests for that? Why aren't the parents standing up for that? Why aren't we protecting our children the way we should be protecting our children? I think our values are a little skewed. They're a little upside down. And I think the mainstream media is really putting out too many false narratives and brainwashing the public. So all you Karens out there that are really worried about ICE and them coming to your home and taking away Uncle Ben, no. Worry about your children in the school.
They need to figure this out before I have to homeschool my kid, because I'm not a homeschool mom. So we need to figure this out before I have to.
Kid will be bartending in no time.
I mean, no, he might get some good skills.
Yeah.
Need advanced, bartending. Army. Go straight in the service. That's what I'm gonna say.
Another thing, I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in school, we had military day, and we had representatives from all military services come in, and they would discuss your options. They would discuss the things that the military service can do for you. I don't think schools get that anymore.
No.
I don't think they have
they don't get that.
our heroes going into schools and talking to the children about
They have career day, and it's like whoever's real estate agent bought the ticket.
Yeah. That's right.
Florist or MD thing.
You too could work at Starbucks. Listen,
No.
Starbucks not,
Don't
come
do
on.
that.
That's not a career. That is not a career. That
It's
is
a
a
license
job
of
for a 16-year-old who wants to buy pot. Soda, pop.
Is that what they're offering?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Bad idea.
Is Lori on yet? No, Lori's not on. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to decompress. And we'll get back to the rest of the show.
I got
right
medication.
We're going to go medicate.
Isn't
and then
Hemp
we're
and
back to the
Hounds
show.
coming on?
Hopefully soon, right after these messages.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex Arkangelski, CEO and co-founder of Break Free Technologies, and this is Break Free, a motorcycle helmet accessory that easily mounts to pretty much any motorcycle helmet out there, and it's the simplest way to improve your visibility day or night. Break Free's got a sensor array built into the unit itself, so there's nothing to mount to the motorcycle, there's no wiring, everything is inside the unit. It's got 100 ultra bright LED lights that light you up during the daytime and nighttime. Anytime you slow down, Break Free activates, no matter how. Engine braking, downshifting, regular braking, emergency braking. You slow down, it turns on. Break Free is a small company. We're only 4 co-founders and 1 employee at this point, and we're all passionate motorcycle enthusiasts. We love riding, and we've created this product for our community. We wanted to make sure that motorcycle riders are safe and seen out there on the roads. We saw a huge need for visibility, and that's why we've created this product.
My name is Art Lee. I invented LifeVac to protect my family. Protect your family. Buy LifeVac now.
Thank you, Daddy.
That was us over 10 years ago.
Now, LifeVac is responsible for saving over 2,000 lives from choking.
We started this company in our garage, just hoping to make a difference, because over 5,000 lives are needlessly lost each year to choking incidents.
Help LifeVac on our mission to save lives.
In the time it takes you to pick up the phone and call, another life could be saved.
LifeVac's patented design creates a one-way suction to remove food or objects obstructing airways. All you have to do is place, push, and pull. And just like that, LifeVac can save a life from choking.
Quite frankly, I thought I was going to die. The LifeVac saved my life in 1-2 seconds.
Get your very own LifeVac now and get 20% off. Visit lifevac.net or call 877-LifeVac.
As my personal promise to you, if you order a LifeVac and have to use it, LifeVac will replace it free.
LifeVac works on adults, teens, or toddlers and can be ready in seconds and last a lifetime, guaranteed.
Best of all, you can even use a life hack on yourself, the elderly, physically impaired, or those that other methods may not be possible or are dangerous. In the event of a choking emergency, you could save a life, even your own.
Thank you, Daddy.
Life is precious and time matters.
Choking can happen anywhere. Help us put a life hack in every home, school, restaurant, car, office, everywhere.
Protecting families has always been our mission. I'm sure you love your family like I love my daughter. Do us all a favor and get your own life back now.
LifeVac saves lives. Order one for your home, the office. It also makes a great gift. Use promo code Jackie and save 20%. Don't wait another minute. A life might depend on it. Go to lifevac.net or call 877-LifeVac. That's lifevac.net or 877-LifeVac. Order now.
Hey, welcome back to 99. We are medicated, so we are a little woosah.
Are we?
Well, yeah, a little bit. You're medicated before you come to the show. See, she's just not a pretty face.
Oh,
You know,
that was a nice thing you said to me.
getting off the political aspect and everything else, we're going to tell you where you can watch the Turning Point USA halftime show soon. But I do want to bring up what the 99 does for so many different charities and what your help and what Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolves Pack really help us give back to our communities. This past snowstorm, we did do Heroes in the Sky. It's our veterans who have lost the battle to post-traumatic stress. James Collins, who is the founder, he puts out a battle vest with 19 of our heroes' names along on that, and he does an amazing ceremony for the families. And we were proud to host and support.
Rain, shine, or snow.
Yeah, we were out in the ice storm, and Barrel and Bones right here in North Richland Hills opened up their doors to us so we could have that event there. And that battle vest will be on display forever at Texas Harley Davidson. We are coming up with a rescheduled date to do a ceremony at Texas Harley Davidson to honor that battle vest. And then, you know, a family through that ice storm, and I forgot their name, but a mother and a daughter came in because her husband's name was on that battle vest, drove in from McAllen, Texas, which is almost a 12-hour ride during the ice storm just to be at that ceremony. And that's how meaningful these vests are to the families who have lost our heroes to suicide. Mental health is not a joke. And, you know, when we talk about it, there are so many people out there battling from mental illnesses through their job performance, through either military or law enforcement or first responder. And we have to be there to help our heroes get through. We have to help their families get through. And that's what support is all about. This past week, I got the honor of going to the Thin Blue Line Foundation fajita cook-off in Humboldt, Texas. They had probably about 30 different tents cooking everything from meat to fajitas to chicken fajitas to beans. So the smell of the smoke just
nothing better than
I think I
burning
gained
meat.
about 30 pounds just.
How many fajitas did you have? Did you have 30?
I'm gonna get yelled at for this.
Ooh.
I didn't have any.
Get off the fucking show.
I know.
God.
You know, I was so.
This is why we don't get paid.
I know. I was just so enthralled by everything that everybody was doing. I was caught in the moment, and I just didn't want to eat. What I did have, because they did have the fajita, the rib, the bean, and the Bloody Mary.
That's where it happened. You had too many Bloody Marys and you didn't eat.
I did have my nutrients. I drank.
So you were on the Pitbull diet.
Yes, I was on the Pitbull diet.
Drink
So
too much of
and the Bloody Marys were exceptional.
Remember the last time you talked about Bloody Marys? The last time he talked about Bloody Marys, it was the Thin Blue Line golf tournament.
Yes.
I'm literally laying in bed. It was a Monday, and they had a golf tournament, and you were down there, and you were at the golf cart, beer cart, alcohol cart, and I was at home in bed, and I hear, "Oh, these are the best Bloody Marys ever." You know what I did? I got dressed, and I went down to the golf tournament. and I stole a golf cart, and I went through 4 holes before I found the golf cart, and then 5 seconds later,
Yep.
he showed up for his 4th
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
I go,
So-
wow, Pitbull, you here? She goes, yeah, I jacked the golf cart I got here.
You said good Bloody Mary. So when you say good Bloody Mary, I know.
Yeah. It, but the Thin Blue Line, they knocked it out of the park.
They
It was
always do.
cold.
They
It
always
was like,
do.
but when we got there in the morning, it was probably about 35 degrees. They had a nice lake where the wind was coming off, so we were freezing. If you see me in the video, man, I got my hat pulled down. It was cold.
You're from
but
New York. It can't be that cold.
It was chilly, man. My blood is thinned. But they raised over $23,000, and I think the numbers are still growing because they're still getting they're still tallying the proceeds from that event. But $25,000 in one day. All these this motorcycle club, this one club with all its chapters, came together to support our law enforcement officers throughout the state of Texas. When a law enforcement officer gets injured in the line of duty, these guys don't get paid a lot of money, especially if you're in one of the smaller towns. So bills keep piling up, and workman's comp is not going to support your mortgage, your light bill, your car payments. These law enforcement officers rely on overtime. They rely on sometimes second jobs. So when they lose that due to an injury, the Thin Blue Line, LEMC, and the foundation and the nation stand up and they help offset a lot of those costs. And the money that you guys contribute and donate to the Thin Blue Line helps our law enforcement officers who are out there each and every day protecting us and allowing us to sleep well at night. So it was a wonderful event. And if you put that, and because of our sponsorships through Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack, we were able to donate a $500 check on behalf of the 99% Radio Network to the Thin Blue Line to help them. So, I really, without Glenn Lawson and our sponsors, we would not be able to do this because we don't get paid for this.
No.
We don't take a paycheck for this. This is all about giving back. Even with the Heroes in the Sky, we spent over $1,000 on airfare and that battle vest
for the one day in the snow.
But it's all worth it because
and a lot of people came out because it's worth it.
Yeah. And you can't put a price tag on when you see a smile on a child's face or you see a smile on a family member's face that benefited from some of the money that you get from your sponsorships or the money you raise. So that's what this show is all about. And the mainstream media is not going to pick up on any of this. You ain't going to see this on Fox or CBS or NBC. You ain't going to see the great work that is being done by so many across this country. You'll see the 1% of the bad because if it bleeds, it leads. And,
but it takes 99% of the heart.
Yeah, it does. And we bring back that 99% of the heart. I love it. Look at you.
Ooh,
Look at you. Not bad.
That's why they pay me no bucks.
So tell us what we got going on today, Pitbull.
Today we have one of my good friends, her sister. Just kidding. She's coming on to talk about a benefit coming up this weekend. If you love Mardi Gras, you're gonna love this. If you want to say fuck cancer, you're gonna love this event. So we're gonna get into details about that. And we got a couple other events coming up. The Bad and Betties have a few events coming up as well. I know we have a few events coming up with Harley and Indian.
Yeah, and then we have Bag Lady Sue coming in on March 6th. That's gonna be Friday, March 6th at Texas Harley Davidson. The legendary Bag Lady Sue. She is coming to Texas to support not Heroes in the Sky, the Green Star families. All the money raised will go to the Green Star families of America. And I got to talk to Matt Cahill, the founder, the other day. He was on a badge of honor with me. And they are trying to pass the bill for the Green Star families. We have the Gold Star families, we have the Blue Star families, but nobody's taking care of the families who have lost somebody to suicide. And get with your local representatives, get with your local councilman, and speak up about the Green Star families. Let's get these bills passed either statewide or nationally. Let's take care of the families who lose a member to suicide. The number 22 is very significant in many households, in the military households, but that number has risen. Some say it's close to 40 now on suicide of our military veterans, active and retired. So that is a lot of families that have lost. And then you could probably reach out and touch somebody that that has lost somebody, or if yourself and your own family has lost somebody to suicide, how does that make you feel? You want to be able to have a support network out there. The Green Star families and Heroes in the Sky are out there doing that for you. They're giving you the support network, the programs, the mentorship. They're giving you everything you need to not so much heal, because you'll never heal from such a horrible incident, but they will help relieve the pain on a day-to-day basis, and they're there for you, so you don't have those.
Help walk with you through.
Yeah,
it.
they'll walk through your journey no matter what it takes. I mean, if it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it takes to help you walk beside somebody through your journey, that's what it's going to be all about. So please check out Heroes in the Sky and the Green Star families. Actually, with Heroes in the Sky, you want to play that little clip we got, and then we'll talk about Heroes in the Sky real quick.
Yeah. Turn it up, turn it up. This that 99% radio network. Broad cancer respect. Mic check, let me talk my truth. Old souls riding out, still young in the booth. Patch on the back, still horse on the road. Flags in the wind, heavy heart still bold for the ones who serve. Boots in the dust for the ones who ran in when the world yelled rush. Badges and dog tags, names we say. Every single show we remember that day. 99% strong, we stand together.
All right, that's Heroes in the Sky, and they're running a gala on March 14th. It's called Bow Ties Combat Boots Gala. But in order for them, they are
bow ties and boots. That sounds
bow
like
ties
porn.
and boots.
I like it.
And they, James Collins, who runs the foundation, they're a nonprofit organization. They do not have a bank account that allows them to travel. They're based out of Georgia, and this Bow Ties and Combat Boot Gala is going to be held in Utah. They want to bring a battle vest 2209 to Utah to help out our veterans. So we are looking for sponsors.
Where in Utah? We
Like,
need to find that out because I got some Bettys in Utah.
do you?
Yeah, there's satellite chapters in Utah.
Let's connect. Let's
Yeah,
get the Bettys out there as well.
Stacy in Utah. Hello.
Yeah. So this gala, James reached out to me the other day and he said, "Hey, listen," he goes, we can use airfare and we can use money for the battle vest.
Yeah.
So for $1,000, you can donate the sponsorship to Heroes in the Sky and get them out to Utah to donate this battle vest, or you can donate just the airfare, which is about $500, or you can donate just the battle vest, which is about $450. So either one you want to donate half, you want to donate all, or if you want to donate just a portion, that will help Heroes in the Sky get out there. But we need to get this done quick because he needs to book the airfare this month, because the closer you get to the March 14th, the airfare will go up. Battle vest, of course, will always stay the same. Go to heroesinthesky.org, heroesinthesky.org, and say, I want to pledge $5, $10, $20, $1,000. I want to help you get this battle vest to where it's needed. So thank you, James Collins, for what you're doing with Heroes in the Sky. We got Alton Wells with Spokes for Hope on. Welcome, Alton. So glad. Oh, we got some people walking out. We got puppies walking in. We got Tattoo Mark walking in. We got Billy Ball walking into the studio. What an amazing time. Welcome, guys. We got Katie from across the pond over in the UK. Welcome, Katie. Katie Colley, man, and Pete Colley Stitch, always making a difference out in the UK. Thank you so much, guys. But check out Heroes in the Sky. Check out
I just had
Green Star
Utah platoon, so I'm gonna get with the Utah platoon and see if they can help with that. Because
fantastic.
There's no reason. I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect court. I was gonna wear my referee jersey.
Oh, we got what? Billy, what's the name? Spud. We got Spud here, who's gonna be doing our Super Bowl Puppy Bowl. We're gonna find out who's gonna win. We got Bob. Bob Lilly. Is it gonna go to? Are you taking that dog? Yeah. So many thoughts and prayers went out to Tattoo Mark this last month as he had to put down his
Oh, you just
Beautiful, beautiful dog,
That was a
Lily.
good burp.
After 17 years, after 17 years, it was his partner, his best friend, and you know, when dogs go and they cross that rainbow bridge, it is the hardest thing in the world. You know, sometimes you'd rather put a family member down than a dog. I know I would, but but it's just easier to lose a family member than to lose a puppy. And my heart breaks for you for 17 years with Lily. And but you gave Lily the best life possible. You, yeah, she was a service dog too.
Seahawks.
I think you're squeezing him too tight. You're squeezing Spud too tight.
Yeah, it was definitely a heck of a dog. There will never be another Lily, but
We're gonna pick the
she's
Super
up there
Bowl.
watching over me. And
Without a doubt.
There's
she will be
Mama.
my new service dog.
Fantastic, Bob Lilly. You know, I don't really want to get political, but Bob Lilly, what is Bob Lilly identifying as? Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. So Bob Lilly is he Bob or is he Lily?
He's Bob.
Or
He's Bob, but I just had Lily. So we're going to use him as Bob Lily.
okay,
The former Cowboy player. So Bob Lilly.
Bob
This is Bob Lilly. Bob Lilly. Big O.
Big O.
Big O. Bob Lilly.
All right. Well, we'll bring you guys on in a little bit. We'll talk about the Puppy Bowl and we'll talk about Bob Lilly and we'll talk about Spud right here who's gonna pick our Super Bowl winner. Man, you never know what's gonna happen on 99. And it's radio for a reason, and you know, once again, this is what it's all about. He's still crying over
Still
there.
talking shit.
Still talking shit. I think he said Seattle's going to win. I thought he said Seattle was going to win. He was going, Patriots suck.
It's the only time I'm going to go against the Patriots.
All right. So another, speaking about the Battling Betties, you guys got a biker for Hope poker run coming up July 11th, right?
April 11th.
Oh, it's April 11th.
April 11th, we are teaming up with Roll Call. So April 11th, it's the Passport Bike and Car Show, or Car Show and Passport Run. So basically what we're going to have is we're going to have multiple locations. I know we already have Harley Davidson involved. I think we might be getting one place that you like.
Yeah, Barrel and Bones in North Richland Hills wants to jump on board on that as well.
So basically these locations who sign up for a sponsorship in the Passport Run. So if you want to get on the Passport Run, you're going to go to roll-core.org. I'll have it posted. You become a sponsor. Not only are you a sponsor, you're part of the Passport Run. So what that means, these people that are participants that want to win, I'll tell you what the prize is. It's a pretty good prize. They go to these passport places. So say Harley, and they have about a week or so. I'll have to I don't know the exact time frame, but I know it's prior. It's not the day of. So you have time to go around to these places.
Which this is pretty unique because, with a traditional poker run, right?
Mm-hmm,
It's that day you're going from location to location, you're picking up cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is unique in itself that you have a week or 2 weeks where you get to go visit different locations at your own time and get your passport stamped.
Yes, you go around and get the passport stamp, which is great for businesses.
That is
for
so
one,
cool.
because it's going to bring everybody in, and two, everybody goes in. So you can go around and get your passport stamp in your regular civilian car or truck
or
or
anywhere.
whatever. And then if you do that passport stamp in your regular car, the reason why I'm saying regular car, because I have another reason why I'm saying that. You go around and you can get entered to a $50,000 airline miles.
The point. Yeah, the
from
miles.
American Airlines.
It's not $50,000. It's 50,000 miles.
50,000 airline miles. But if you go around, because there is a car and bike show. So if you go around in your car or bike that is entered into that car and bike show, you're entered into the drawing twice.
Yes. Yep.
So say you got a custom car or bike and you do the passport run, you're getting entered to 100K airline miles,
which is huge
from American Airlines.
Yep.
So you go around in your custom car or bike, you get your thing stamped, you go to Harley Davidson, which I know they're involved. I think you said Barrel and
Bones over
Barrel
North
and
Richland,
Bones is
Tika.
going to get online. But there's a couple other businesses. You go in there and you get the passport stamped. There's your ticket. You get it all filled out. I'm thinking they're probably going to do about 6 to 8. I mean, if there's more, that's great.
Yeah.
Passport places. You get those stamped. You show in. You put your thing in the raffle. You're entered to win.
And you got to remember this too. Roll Call. They do their monthly luncheons at the Fort Worth Church.
Yes.
The Fort Worth Church. They
put in an RSVP. If you want to get on their newsletter or get all the events, you get on their newsletter. They send you an invite every month on their luncheon. You have to RSVP because it is limited space and they have limited funds to be able to feed everybody. It's about $15 to $20 to feed a veteran at every luncheon.
Now, this ain't just a chat line. This is white tablecloth. Volunteers go out there, sit down, serve lunch. And they sell out every month. 500
veterans do not pay.
Yeah,
you don't pay. This is why we raise money. The veterans get to go and they get to sit down and eat for free. And they have like a presentation. There's usually like a World War II vet or Vietnam vet that's talking about a scenario, or there's a band, an acoustic guy, but they're all veterans.
Yep.
And they're served by people who donate their time.
Yeah. And speaking about World War II veterans, you saw the post. Our legendary Don Graves.
Oh, yes.
Legendary Don Graves. Once again, 100 years old, 100 years young, I want to say. 100 years young because he's still a flirt with the ladies.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who's met him already said, yep.
Yes. He's handsy.
Joined the U.S. Marine Corps at 17. Kind of just slid in at 17 years old. Was a flamethrower, one of 38 flamethrowers at Iwo Jima. And he is one of 3 that walked off that beach.
Yeah. It's amazing.
His story is amazing. He is who shares it, but he was at the rodeo, the Fort Worth Rodeo Stock Show, and sang "God Bless America." And I don't think there was a dry eye in the house. God bless Roll Call. God bless Don Graves, and God bless the United States of America for honoring such an American icon and hero. Don Graves, we love you, brother. And Battling Betties, our pinups, do that as well. You got Battling Betties from across the nation who these women dress up in classy pinup outfits, and they really bring the World War II and the pinup life that all of our veterans remember so much. The lady on the plane, the pinups in the pinups in the barracks. You guys bring back such great memories for all our veterans. And just like Roll Call, they're able to decompress and talk. But when you guys go play, chess, or you go bring flowers to the veteran nursing homes and you sit and you talk with them, it really gives them a sense of purpose like they've never lost it. And you bring back so much meaning. You guys are healing so many people through the Battling Betties that I don't even think half the girls know the what they're doing for another human being at that point.
I would have to correct you on that. All the girls know exactly what they're doing when they are a Battling Betty, because that's what we're doing. We're out there for the veterans, and they know exactly what they're doing. Because it takes time to get in that outfit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you're doing a pinup for a purpose.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we put on those 6-inch heels and red lipsticks and victory rolls. Because when you walk into like a veteran home and they get out of their wheelchair to take a picture with you.
Yeah. He's never walked before in his life. It's a miracle,
Yes.
But that's great because they enjoy that, and it's you bring back purpose to these men.
And getting back to Roll Call, I know it's a little bit early to announce it, but we will have our 4th annual Beers and Betties again, which the reason why we have Beers and Betties in July is because the Roll Call, they have a luncheon every month, but they do not do one in July because mainly it's too hot and the veterans are in their upper. A lot of the veterans that are in there are Vietnam, World War II. I mean, they're up there and it gets a little too hot and transportation is difficult. But we do offer a happy hour. So we do Beers and Betties in July. It's going to be our 4th annual Beers and Betties. I am still working on the exact location. I know the area. I'm just tying it down because we've gotten big. And everybody loved the music bingo last year.
Yeah.
So I think
that was
we're
a lot
going
of
to do
fun.
that again.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys did it right.
And that benefits roll call. So everything in there, like I said, it takes about $15 to $20 to feed a veteran. And they got, like you said, it can be a packed.
They sell out every month. I think the church capacity by fire code is 500 people are allowed in the building. So they don't want to break fire code. So it is limited. And every month they get 500 volunteers and veterans into that space.
And roll call does more than just the luncheon. They do, if the money rolls over, if it happens to, they get to use it for other things.
They take them to the Ranger game. They take them to Dallas Cowboy games. They take the veterans out.
They go to
the Medal of Honor Museum.
Yes.
They do a lot of stuff for our veterans. So yeah, support roll call, and that's what it's all about. It's supporting a cause that you believe in.
And it's young and old veterans. So
it's
just old veterans. There's young veterans in there. And it's just a way to communicate and connect with other veterans. Billy, you've been on this show for a long time. Turn off your damn phone.
It wasn't her phone.
Oh, just kidding.
It was Bob Lily's phone. It was Bob Lily's phone.
Just kidding. I was like, Billy.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back. We're going to introduce our guests, and then we're going to talk about some more upcoming events that you can help support right after these messages.
In the halls where kids fear to tread, Tattoo Mark Foundation spreads its bed with teddy bears and hugs so warm. Battling illnesses, they're not alone for long. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bears bring smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated. Families gather, friends lend a hand. Together we fight and never stand alone. With every hug, a smile takes flight in the rooms where hope and courage ignite. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bears bring smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated. From the smallest to the tallest child, each one feels the warmth, each one feels the thrill. With every bend, every smile, we heal the pain, we mend the stuff. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bear brings smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bears bring smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated.
Leather Up will keep you safe while looking great with a huge selection of armored and casual flannel shirts. From beaded to sleeveless, Leather Up's got badass gear for all riders and all seasons. Leather Up with 3.5 million customers since 1999. Iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability with free same-day shipping on orders over $100. Visit leatherup.com and use the promo code MAYHEM for 20% off.
widow Daniel John Brett, U.S. Army. I am with Three Star Families of America and Heroes in the Sky, and I ride with 99.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl Radio for a Reason, man. Sponsored by Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolf Pack. Oh! 737 The Wolf, 737 The Wolf. Glenn couldn't make it today. He's out on a lawyer conference. You know, accidents and injuries happen every single day. Make sure you call your lawyer before you call your insurance company, and get yourself protected, man. That's 737 The Wolf, 737 The Wolf. I just want to jump back onto some of the political rant that I did, talking about, you know, Bad Bunny and that Billy chick, Irish, whatever her name is, who's really degrading our law enforcement. And then, you know, all the Grammys, what they did was they applauded this rhetoric. They you know, all these millionaires who live behind walls and gated communities and their high-priced security teams, you know, they all want to jump on this hypocrisy and this platform to see that they're such elite. Well, they're not. But you know what? One member of the Grammys really shined in my eyes, and that was Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll got up on stage and he accepted his award, and he said two things got him through life, and that was the Bible and his radio when he did 13 years in prison. And this is a man who has proven time and time again that faith will always uplift you and bring you to the point where you need to be. And, you know, all he said was he believed in God and that Jesus has no political powers and he has no political parties. And he got ridiculed for it. I want to tell you something. And if Jelly Roll, if you hear the 99% Radio Network, we got your back. We support you. You know what? Faith brings you to where you need to be each and every day. Not all this hypocrisy and this fake news and all this bullshit that these puppets who we watch on TV and support and cry over when something happens to them, you know, who don't give a shit about you.
Fucking pussies.
Exactly. They don't care about you. And we support them. I don't get this. I don't get how society supports people that will throw you to the curb or discard you or not even care
Or
about
defends a pedophile. What the fuck are you talking about?
So, you know, God bless Jelly Roll. God bless Kid Rock, you know, and all of our musicians. And Reba McEntire, who was the one who stood up and clapped and smiled because
the original queen.
The original queen. And she knew, you know, she showed the faith. She knows that faith will bring you to where you have to be in life. And it doesn't matter what faith it is. Okay. As long as you have some sort of faith, that will bring you to where you need to be in life at the time you have to be there. So thank you, Jelly Roll. Thank you, Reba McEntire. Thank you, Kid Rock, for keeping the faith and uplifting what the American spirit and patriotism is all about. So enough of that.
Word.
Ooh. Oh, Dealey's writing. Preach it. Yeah.
Preach it.
Woo! Preach it. Faith.
Feel better?
I feel better.
You feel better?
I feel better. A little better.
Did you eat your Snickers?
No, I didn't. You should bring me a Snickers.
I should know.
You should
I
me
bring you
Snickers.
alcohol.
No, you know, I gotta say the last snack that I ate on the show, and I'm looking at Billy. The last snack I ate on the show.
He has talked about this. Those brownies were potent.
I gotta tell you.
We ate edibles on the show. I was fine, but these motherfuckers.
I'm a lightweight. And I only had a little piece of the brownie.
It was
through the Mongo log. I'm going, keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. I was driving home. I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost home. I'm almost home.
As I'm driving home going,
yeah. Well, you guys are both rock stars, man. I'm a lightweight. Oh man, I was feeling no pain, man. I got home.
I thought you would feel it, but I was like, she's professional, so I'm glad it's okay.
Yeah, she's
I love to be recognized.
Yeah. As a professional brownie eater. Well, you know what? I will eat those brownies in the privacy of my own home.
See, that's the only time the dog got excited when he talked about. I figured you sedated these damn dogs.
You know,
every time she brings one on, they'll just chill. They just sit. My dogs would be all over the place.
Well, I tell you, her
They're so cute.
her puppy treats are amazing. Her puppy treats are amazing.
Yes.
One of my dogs who has seizures, and is not doing well at this time. I give the puppy treats, and it makes him feel so much better. It calms him down. He has not had.
Oh, I
he has
believe
not
it.
had the last seizure he had. Billy, you were over my house. The last seizure, and I haven't brought this up to you because I know how you get. Those 4 seizures he had in the backyard, and me and Billy were chasing him around the backyard, trying to get him out of the bushes because he had back-to-back seizures. And when I took him to the vet that following week, we found out he had a stroke. So he is not doing the greatest. He's not living a dog's life. So we're gonna have to make.
So you upped his dosage?
We're gonna have to make a decision. Actually, we made a decision last Tuesday. We were like, okay, that's it. This is not a way. It's inhumane for the way he's living. He's just walking in circles and he's bouncing into walls. And he's crying a little bit, but he's not in pain. He's not in pain. That was just like Lily. So Tuesday I was made the appointment for the vet, and I was going to take him to the vet and do the humane thing. And that's when Pop,
Pop needed to steal the show.
Pop needed to steal the
He
show.
needed
And
to
I
have his bypass surgery and shit.
But I was thinking, I'm like, well, Pop or the dog. Pop Pop or Charlie. Pop or Charlie. Pop or Charlie. Pop actually won out.
I was gonna say, I'm still wondering if that was the actual choice.
So Charlie kind of got a 1 week reprieve, and we're gonna have to make a decision after Pop gets out of the hospital.
So there is still a choice.
There is, and even though like Billy's treats really keep him
There's
calm,
a point. There's a point that you
where
can't.
you
It's
have
for
to do,
you or for them.
He is not the puppy that jumps up or runs, and it's not fair to him. So we'll
Right.
probably have to make that decision soon, and it's a hard decision, but
Mhm.
he's given us 10 great years. But dogs who have seizures, who go through these medical issues, even the vet says they do not last out their lifetime, and most of the time your animal is going to outlive your animal, but
Mhm.
you have to make sure you give that animal the best years of his or
Mhm.
her life, and that's what we've tried to do. So we'll make that decision soon, huh? Yeah, we'll make that decision very soon once Pop gets off his anesthesia, because he'll be walking around
So
the
is it
house
gonna
jumping
be
over
like
the freaking dogs, huh?
Sit there and flip the coin.
No,
Pops
no.
or the
Pops or the
kidding.
dog. Just kidding. Bring Pops into the vet. Hey, can you put this thing down? He's eating all my food.
I got a punch card.
I got a coupon. I got a coupon.
2 for 1.
Well, we're gonna
Don't
take
hit me
a
up in my
short-
DMs.
Yeah, we're all
Just
coming up on a
kidding.
4:00 hour. We're gonna when we talk about healing, and we talk about faith, and we talk about survival and strength and all those other things that factor into what human life goes through. We've talked to Dawn over at Motorcycle Mayhem about Rocking the Road for a Cure. We've
Mhm.
supported her. She was a 3-time breast cancer survivor.
Mhm.
And breast cancer is, they have the Coleman Walk here in the Susan B. Coleman Walk here in Dallas, and everybody wears pink. But that's a one-day event. These women and some men are battling breast cancer on a daily basis. This is not something that should be just a one-time a year thing. This
No.
should be
a month.
or once a month thing. This is an everyday thing that these men and women go through. These women and men, because breast cancer is prevalent in some men. They've been
You
diagnosed.
got nipples. You get. Sorry.
Is it a nipple thing?
Oh,
or is it
that's a
breast?
boob.
Okay, so in order to be classified a boob, it has to
If
have
you
a
can
nipple?
milk it.
Has
I'm
to have a
just kidding.
nipple.
I feel like it was like movie reference.
What was that girl
Fuckers.
across? What was the girl across in Alley Rally the other day? She had like a UK size breast.
They
what
were
was it?
Qs.
I don't even know what the name of the
Qs.
breast was.
Q.
Q. She was all the way at the end of the album. Q. I was like, you got like a Q6? What the hell is that? That's an aircraft carrier.
3 people walked out.
Oh my God.
When her nipple did.
She had to get, and what we found out is that in order for her to get that big, she had to have a reduction once to get it to make room for bigger implants.
Shame on you, doctor.
Oh my God, it was
I
It was
mean,
a-
we're talking about it.
It was a sight. It was a sight.
I don't remember her name,
we
but
remember-
I know what she looks like.
You don't have to remember her name as long as you remember those Q6s, whatever they were. I don't know. Oh my God. I don't know how that girl stands up, but God bless you for doing it. It is what it is. But once again, we
So
want to
many
support
jokes.
all our women out there who are battling and going through that journey each and every day. And we are going to bring on some guests right after these messages that are going to share some of their journeys and share some of the events that are going on this weekend to help support them in their journey and others in their journey. So we'll be back right after these messages.
I was in an accident 12 months ago to the day. I was driving on southbound Santa Fe and somebody did a suicide left in front of me and I T-boned him at 45 miles an hour. From that point forward, I don't remember anything for the next 18 days because I was in a coma.
She broke 9 bones, lacerated my spleen, put me in the hospital for 21 days. I remember none of it.
Biker Down was founded in 2011 after riding several rides over the summer and seeing tragically my friends get injured. And I felt that there was a need missing in Denver and in Colorado for an organization that helped the biker community. As you may know, the bikers are one of the most charitable entities out there, and what we do is provide them a variety of services such as medical equipment, financial assistance if necessary, and a plethora of resources to help them stay afloat during the hardest time of their life, which is their recovery. You know, my biggest hope is that I'll never get another phone call that a biker's gone down, but you know, that's not realistic. So I think my true realistic dream is that we can help as many as we can help, because it is life-changing for them. Certainly donating and volunteering your time, and even if you can't do that, attend our events. You know, attend our event and get a $20 t-shirt for your $20. You know, those kind of things make a big difference in a small nonprofit like ours.
What we believe in at Glenn Larson Law is doing one thing and doing it really well. When I meet people, I always tell them we're going to uncover every single rock possible. That's the medical component, that's your story and your voice.
We've solely focused on personal injury, whether that be a slip and fall accident or a commercial 18-wheeler, a motorcycle or DWI, motor vehicle accident. We specialize in that and that only.
When someone says, my neck really hurts, I know exactly how that feels. There's so much more to an injury case dealing with the pain level that people go through and how it affects their lives. And I know how to advocate to make sure that the insurance companies take all of that in consideration in every case.
We're very transparent and open to always keep them informed and stay on top of their case at all times.
Because we're a little bit smaller in team numbers, we're able to really dive into every single case and develop not only a client relationship, but a friendship and a lifelong connection.
We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll meet you anywhere, at the scene, in the hospital, at your home. Whatever's best for the client, we will do every single time.
There is a connection component that I believe our firm is committed to. We want to be connected with you and your family beyond this case so that you know that you have a lifelong partner. Not just a case, but a lifelong connection and a lifelong voice. And we look forward to serving you.
I'm Sassy Sin with Battle and Betties, and I ride with the 99% Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl Radio for a reason. And the reason today is we have two amazing women here from American Legion Post
Auxiliary.
231, the auxiliary ladies, who volunteer their time, and because that's what it's all about. It's about giving back to our veterans and our first responders. Ladies, we have Rhonda and Dawn. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's just jump right into this. And Rhonda, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you involved with the American Legion.
Well, I got involved because of my dad. And I have twin boys that were both in the military, so it's very important to me.
So you come from a background in the military?
I do.
Yeah. So your boys are now in the military. What branch?
Well, they were in the National Guard.
Oh, okay.
They've completed their years in there.
Nice,
So,
nice.
yeah. My dad was in the Marines. My grandfather was in the
Hoorah!
Army. Yes. So
We always and you're so proper, and I can tell, you can tell somebody
catch
who
her
was,
on the outside.
on the outside, but you can tell somebody who's grown up with a Marine father. It's like,
true.
was it strict in the household when you were growing up?
It was pretty strict.
It was strict, like the corners on the bed. Make sure they're tucked in and
No,
folded.
we were more scared of my mother.
Oh,
A military wife. I'm gonna tell you, military wife is something to be feared about.
I bet. Yeah.
My
yeah.
mom was one.
Your mother is no joke, man. But I don't fear your mom. I love your mom. She's a blast. She's a blast. And Dawn, you're also part of the Ladies Auxiliary over there.
Yes.
And let us like the Ladies Auxiliary. What does the Ladies Auxiliary provide for our veteran heroes at the American Legion? Because we always hear about the VFW. We always hear about the VFW. What's the difference between the VFW and the American Legion? Do we know?
The VFW is you have to be veterans of foreign war.
And the American Legion is for all of our veterans.
Yes.
Either domestic or foreign. So
yes.
But once again, the American Legion, just like the VFW, they are not government funded. Those facilities that you see are sustainable by their events that they host, the beers and the food that they serve. Some of them that do serve beer and food. So instead of going out to a regular bar, go to a VFW hall or go to an American Legion hall and support our veterans. And maybe you'll learn something because you'll talk to one of the amazing heroes that are sitting at one of those bars, and you'll get a history lesson that you'll never ever get in the typical educational system. So how long have you guys been doing it?
Very true. I've been involved for years. I don't really know. 10 plus.
It was in your blood.
It was in my blood.
Now, now say somebody wanted to be just say a wife or a spouse or a daughter wants to be an auxiliary. What would somebody do to become an auxiliary for the American Legion Hall?
So in order to join the auxiliary, you have to have your grandparents, your grandmother, father, your parents, your siblings, if they were in the military, your children, your spouse, or if you're in the military.
So you can be part of that organization.
You can be part of the Legion if you're in the military. You can be part of the auxiliary if you're not.
So you go to the American Legion, you get
Yes.
involved, you find out what
Yes.
groups you can get involved
Yes.
with, and if you're a woman of the in that club, you can go to the women's auxiliary, and then you find a different there's different avenues and ways to volunteer once you're part of the Legion.
Yes, and it's only $40 a year to join. So
That's not bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
It's a week of Starbucks, and you're done.
And
But-
their post is beautiful. I've been
oh
out
my
there.
God, was that the post where you
Yes.
showed? Ooh, yeah,
It didn't click on me until after I got off because I talked to your sister. That's the place that your sister got married, had the
Yes.
reception at.
Yes.
They had a reception there. It's right there on the lake. It is beautiful.
Yes.
We're
You-
on Lake Texoma.
Lake Texoma. When you came on the other day last week, I thought you were at a ski resort. It was. I thought you were somewhere out in Colorado. We got Tattoo Mark just breaking everything up, just trashing the joint.
We didn't pay the bill.
Yeah. When you came on, I was like, wow, she's in Colorado, some Colorado ski resort probably. And then she's like, nope, this is the VFW here on Texoma Lake. I'm like,
American Legion.
American Legion Hall in Texoma Lake. I'm like, that is beautiful. But you know what? It's only beautiful from the people because you guys do fundraisers, you do charity events, and you
bring him to that location.
and bring them to that location and help it, because there's a lot of American Legion halls that, and especially around here, that it's hard to keep the upkeep.
Sure.
And you know, so find a purpose in your life and go out there and volunteer. Go out there and be part of it. If you have
Go out there and buy a meal.
go out and buy. If you have a landscaping company and you pass a VFW or an American Legion, say, hey, listen,
Take your employees there.
I'll do the lawns for free, because everything costs money, and any money that you can save them lets them give back to their own community,
Or offer to help a vet.
or offer to help a vet.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that the Ladies Auxiliary does throughout the year?
Well, they got an amazing event coming up.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, but I want to talk about some of the events that you guys do throughout the year that aren't highlighted, things that are behind the scenes that you guys do, because that's what counts. It's not what's on camera. It's what you guys do that makes this so precious and memorable.
Okay. Well, once a month, the Ladies Auxiliary, they cook breakfast, 10 o'clock, and it's like $6 breakfast.
Just bring the
And
mic a little closer to you.
and let's see, they have hamburgers once a week or a month, and each one of them does something different. There's a meal like every weekend, a breakfast every Sunday.
Nice.
Taco Tuesdays.
Oh yes, we do Taco Tuesdays.
Gotta love
Yes.
Taco Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesdays on the lake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I
got
bet
Margaret-
that's a big hit during the summer. Imagine being on the boat and coming up there and having tacos.
Margarita Mondays, Whiskey
We need
Wednesdays,
to do a summer trip
Thirsty
out there.
Thursdays.
And
Yeah,
it's a, hey, and it's
Like
a big
those.
location. I mean, they have a big location to host some
beautiful.
events. So, like, people that want a place to do something, they got the space.
Yes. We have downstairs below too, where we have events.
Oh, you have 2 floors?
It's
You
2
get-
floors.
Oh, nice.
So the
Wow.
one when I went out there, it was obviously a wedding reception, but there was like a staircase up, and then everything was on top. The bar was upstairs, but there was downstairs. It's literally the lake forms around it. I mean,
Oh,
you got,
wow.
and there's a flagpole that's beautiful in the nighttime. The lights are on it, and you got the lake right there. I mean, it's a great location.
That's a place not only for events, and it's not that you could probably rent out, right? If you're having an event, if you're not having an event, it doesn't.
Yes.
But this is also a place for our veterans to go and converse with each other. And when we talk about mental health and we talk about post-traumatic stress, a lot of our World War II, Vietnam, Korean War veterans who back then didn't recognize post-traumatic stress. They recognized shell shock or battle fatigue or any of these other stigma things that were placed upon them. And they never shared. They had to be strong and virile and not talk about their issues and not talk about their problems. But when you get these men into this facility, they get to share with each other. And maybe they may not shed tears, but they share stories. And believe it or not, sharing their own stories and their own personal journeys heal you from within.
Yes,
absolutely. And be it on the battlefield or on the medical field. And you guys have an event that is going to impact so many women across our nation.
And men.
And men. But the majority of our women, and it's breast cancer. And so many women battle breast cancer under the radar. They fight it, and they because women are strong and they don't want to let anything falter them, and it's one of those diseases that I don't want to say has been minimalized in a lot of ways, because people go, oh, it's just breast cancer. No, it's cancer. Cancer is cancer, be it skin cancer, breast cancer, or kidney cancer, or liver. It's the C word. It doesn't matter what type of cancer you have. It's the mindset and the journey that you are put in through that. Just hearing that is enough to knock anybody off their feet, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what you guys are doing for everybody, all of our women and men out there who are battling any C word or any cancer, but particularly breast cancer, it's a healing journey for so many. So tell us a little bit about what's coming up on February 6th and 7th.
Okay, so we are doing our cancer research benefit. We do it every year, and The Ladies Auxiliary puts it on. All the ladies have worked very hard to make this happen. And we raise money, and all the money we raise goes to St. Jude's for cancer research, all kinds of cancer. So on Friday the 6th, we're having dinner at 6, burgers and fries for $7.
Now, this is at that resort over in Texoma,
Yes.
the Texoma Lake.
133 Army Avenue, Pottsboro, Texas.
Can you put up that flyer? And we're going to put the flyer you're reading
Thank
off. We're going to put that up on the screen.
So then we'll have our live auction. Come out, bid high on the baskets. That's how we raise our money. And then we will do a style show, and the theme is Mardi Gras. So we're encouraging you to dress up, wear your beads. Yes.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to get a basket, you can just donate money. It's all for cancer research. And then Saturday, the 7th, we're doing dinner at 6. It'll be jambalaya, garlic bread, salad, and king cake. And then after that, we will have Blackout Betty as a band.
Nice.
So, yes.
Now, for our listeners out there that maybe not be able to make it to Texoma, or they're across the pond or wherever they are, how could they donate? If they can get on their Zelle, their whatever their how could they donate $5, $10, $15, $20 to help support?
They can go to our Facebook page. It's ALA American Legion Post 231.
Okay.
And we will make sure we put up a link for that.
Okay. Yeah. Once you get that link, share it with us.
Sure.
Because we will also place that onto the 99. And on behalf of the 99% Radio Network, Glenn Lawson Law Firm, and the Biker Wolfpack, all our segment hosts, we are going to donate on behalf of the 99 $100 to you.
Thank
To
you.
your cause. So,
Well, just
so
doing
get me
our
that link so I can
advertising.
donate.
I
that
will.
for you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
She'll hunt me down.
Thank you.
So
so
we'll-
much. Yes, I will.
So yeah, we would be honored to help support and donate.
Thank
$100.
you.
You're very, very welcome. Because this doesn't only help the American Legion Hall, it helps all of those women in St. Jude's. Now, Tattoo Mark Foundation brings teddy bears to all the children throughout our children's hospitals, and on Christmas we donate. He donates probably what?
God, how many beers did we do?
We did 5,000.
5,000 bears.
I was Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. 5,000 bears to the children that are battling so many different diseases, and
Yes.
cancer is one of them.
Yes.
Many of them who are donating have brain cancer or some sort of medical illness, and to have somebody to have the Tattoo Mark Foundation come in and have all the supporters come in and help, it changes
Show
a
you
life.
care.
It
Yes.
show. And Pipple, you you probably still remember that kid's name that you walked into his room.
Magnus.
Magnus.
Aw.
His
I love
the
him.
family, and Magnus was in his
Little
crib. He was-
Fighter, strong ass name, man. He went through hell and back, and he was there just giggling when we came in.
Yeah.
It was just a lot.
But
it was a lot.
But it really makes you think about the family that was there. Their smiles went on their face, and they were so appreciated that somebody else remembered their child Magnus, and it brings a new found value within yourself that just by you being there, you are changing a life. You are putting a smile on somebody's face. Because smiles are limited in families that are battling these medical issues. There's a lot of stress that goes behind it. There's a lot of sorrow and a lot of grief and a lot. I can't imagine on some of the things. Financial burdens.
Same thing with Dawn. We were talking about motorcycle mayhem. Dawn does her charity.
Rockin' the Road for a Cure.
Rockin' Road for a Cure, and a lot of it's like you got women that are going through battles and stuff, and they help with like the households. Like doing things that keeping the house clean. And there's a lot of things you don't realize that have to take a pause because there's something more important.
Yeah. Well,
that took place.
To the men out there, you got to, the woman runs the household, no matter what. I don't care if you think you run a household, you do not. The woman runs the household.
Can we make that a drop?
When you come home from work, that's all you are is a friggin' paycheck. That's it. You're a labor monkey. That is a paycheck. That's all you are. And you should be good with that. You get to watch football, you get to drink beer, you get to barbecue, you get to hang out with your friends and fart and do all that shit around the house. That's what you get to do. Live with it. That is your status in friggin' life. But when it comes down to the four walls within your domain, your cage, that is the woman's. right? So it needs to be clean. It needs to be straightened. Things have to be put in place.
Happy home, happy wife, happy
Right.
life.
And when your spouse is battling one of these horrific diseases, and especially breast cancer, you know, it ails her not only in medical wise, but when she looks around, she sees there's a dusty house. And when she sees this laundry needs to be done, or dinner is not on the stove, or something's wrong, it hurts her inside, because that's how women are made. They are providers. They want to give back. And when they can't do that, or if their hair is a mess, or if their nails are not done, or if they're not looking pretty enough, or whatever. But this disease puts an impact on that.
Yes.
Right? Huh? This puts an impact on a woman, and what that compromises is the healing process. So like Rockin' the Road for a Cure, and what this Margaritaville bash will do is it provides services, cleaning services, manicures, hair treatments, right? And all those other things that the women need to make them feel healthy again. And believe it or not, when someone is feeling good inside and they feel good about their household, the healing process is a little easier. It makes the journey a little easier. So, you know, Dawn, you are a survivor of breast cancer.
I'm still fighting.
You're still fighting?
Yes.
Well,
She's a warrior.
a warrior. You're a warrior. You mind sharing some of your journey with us?
Sure. Let's see. In January 2024, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was after an annual mammogram. And I don't know. I've got a lot of family history with it, so I guess I wasn't just too shocked. They wanted me to come back for an ultrasound, and it was the day I was flying out to Mexico, and I said, "Nope, I'm going to Mexico."
I'm going to Mexico.
I'm fine. So I go, and I get that ultrasound, and they call me several hours later, and they're like, "Well, you have breast cancer."
Over the phone?
Mm-hmm. Over the phone, yeah. Because they
At
were
least
like,
it
"You
wasn't a
haven't
text."
you read it in your chart yet, have you?" And I said, "No." But she said,
Jeez.
"Well, do you want to come in?" And I said, "Nope." So she told me that I had
It
it.
took a
and
minute to process.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Like,
I
you
was
hear
really-
it, but you don't hear it.
I really already kind of knew because
Family
Because
history.
of family history.
and because they wanted me to come back in,
Mhm.
and that mammogram took a very long time, and she had someone else come in and look. So
Oh, so
so
even
I
in the
was already
process.
prepared for it. So she told me, and I was mad.
Mad.
What were you mad at?
The cancer,
Right?
because of what it was gonna do
Like, damn you for coming into
to my
life.
family and all. Yeah.
So
I've never heard it. Like, I've heard like people getting like sad about it, but like I haven't heard anybody say I'm mad at you. And that's the way to be, because I'm mad. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna fight you back. That's
Yeah.
the way you should be. You should be mad at it.
Yeah. And that's
I
the way
like
I
the
went
way
into it, and it's the way I still feel about it.
Well, and getting angry because when it's a shock getting him, and I know it wasn't. I know you kind of prepared yourself mentally because of the family medical history, but when it finally is said, it's like I'm playing a deck of cards, I'm playing a poker hand, and I know I got a shitty hand. It's like I know I'm going to lose. Boom, I put it down. I'm prepared to lose, but I bet another $5 and I still lose.
Yeah.
With this, that there was a possibility, but when it finally hits you, that yes, it's confirmed. I have it. You're mad, you're angry. It's an emotional roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are some of the things? I mean, and I'm so glad you said, "Fuck it, I'm going to Mexico." Because you know what that you get dealt these hands. So there's a couple of things you can do with it, and especially when it's out of your hands. If someone says you have cancer, and you can either sit on the couch and mope and cry and curse God and curse the world and be revengeful and get into that self-pity, or you can grow into a fighter and a warrior and say, you know what? No, screw it. I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to still enjoy my life, because we all live on limited time. Life is not the longest, it's not the longest thing. It's the shortest thing. We got to value each friggin' moment in our life. And and at that point, I've talked to a lot of people who have been terminally ill and who have been diagnosed with different diseases. And every one of them turns around and says, you know what? Now I'm going to start valuing my time. I'm going to start valuing every minute of my life. Every single minute of my life.
I think people need to start valuing it a little bit prior to, like, you know, I think people forget the value of life
They do.
prior till shit hits them in the face.
Because we are spoiled. We are spoiled that we think time is not going to run out for us. We think that, you know, every day is a privilege. It's not. It's a gift. Every day is a gift. When you wake up in the morning, you should thank God that you are breathing again, that you got to open up your eyes, because millions of people across this great globe have not woken up. So for your New Year's resolution, I think I brought this up. You know what? The most thing, you fuck the gym, screw dieting, stop
People
drinking
don't
or
like a
smoking.
skinny
You don't
bitch
need
anyway.
any of that. Start putting more value on your moments in life, your time in life. You know, your boss doesn't give a shit about you. So when you go to work and you're like, oh, I got to work, and I got to work, I got to work.
He's my
right?
boss.
You're doing that for what? What are you doing it? You could take time off. Value your own time. Take care of yourself. Self-care is so important to a healing process, to a healthy life, and to an enjoyable life. And many people don't do that. We take it for granted. So when you heard this news, did you start valuing time a little bit differently?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
it made me look at a whole lot.
Was
of
Mexico
things.
more enjoyable? Going, screw it, more margaritas.
Yeah, had the time of my life, and I tell you what, I'm glad I did, because you know I ended up with a double mastectomy afterwards, and then I had complications, and I had to do oxygen therapy for 6 weeks in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, and cancer ruined my summer that year. I could not get in the water, and you've seen where we live.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be in the water.
So that made me even madder at it. But it took my summer.
So how has the journey been so far? So, I mean, 2024 is not just less than 2 years ago that you were diagnosed. And thank God you are still here to be in our studio. We are blessed to have you here in our studio. How's the journey been medical wise, spiritually, and, you know, family wise? How's it been?
Well, my family's great. They took very good care of me. They cleaned the house. They did the laundry. They cooked the meals. My husband even did my hair, you know, I mean, helped me shower. Like, I mean, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't lift. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't raise, lift anything. And so for a long time. And so they came through and they helped me. But the journey is still going on. I have to take a pill every day. Probably 3 more years now. I have infusions. I've got 2 more years of that. My cancer is hormone driven. So
Are you doing like hormone therapy and stuff like that? Or
I
that doesn't
have
work?
hormone therapy because they're sucking all the
'Cause they're
estrogen out of
getting-
me.
yeah, it's a-
they
Oh.
That's just why I'm not a
I
doctor.
had to have a full hysterectomy because of all this, and then I did have another second surgery for the breast cancers. And my last surgery last September last year. So I've had 3 in less than a year and a half. So my body's been through a lot.
And right there, you know, 3 surgeries in a year and a half. I mean, 1 surgery alone is a battle. But when you're going through more than 1 and 3 surgeries, it's a downtime. And God bless you, man. You know, as a spouse, that is probably the hardest thing in the world, to see the person you love going through something. Because once again, as men, we're hunters. We want to do the right thing. We want to make things better. We want to fix shit. We want to, you know, we want to heal. And when it's out of our hands, we can't. It puts us down as well. So God bless you for doing what you did, because, you know, there are men out there that are they're going to flee. They're going to jet. They're going to say, I didn't sign on for this. I didn't do this.
Fuck them.
Or they're going to say, well, you just got this and you could still do this and do this and do this. So I'm glad to hear what you did for her. That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
He was telling me, don't do that. And he was
I
getting
think
on
he
to me.
wanted to shower you just to see you naked. That's all. He's like, yeah, honey. And she's like, this is off my 5th shower today. What am I doing? No, I missed a spot. So, you know, there are many women out there that are battling. What would you say to them that, you know, maybe if they're feeling low, or they're feeling mad, or they're feeling, you know, what you felt? What would you say to them?
Well, just stay mad, because I think that helps.
Makes you a fighter.
Yeah.
Yes. because I just couldn't cry about it, and I'm
You
not.
found a bunch of support groups. There's a bunch of people that you probably have found
Oh,
once
yeah.
you got into that you
And-
can talk to.
Yes, and if someone has cancer and they don't know anyone like personally, there's so many groups on Facebook that you can get on.
You're not
and,
alone.
Yes, there's always someone to talk to somewhere, and they can find you places to go, like at your doctors and stuff. They lead you in the right direction
Yeah.
on places, and
Yeah. You get
but
a
there's always
sisterhood.
somebody. So
You get a new
just-
sisterhood with all that.
yeah, but just have a positive attitude that you have cancer. Cancer does not have you.
Nice. Yeah, that's it. I like that.
Yeah.
You're so brave.
Now that should be a T-shirt. That should be a T-shirt.
I actually have one, and
that should be a T-shirt because that is
probably
a great quote. That is great. I
and
never
I
heard
also
that. before.
have one that says cancer touched my boob, so I kicked its ass.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like those.
that.
Oh, and then the finger.
Okay.
I love the
so-
gesture he's trying to tell you
I
to
know.
talk
He's
about.
like-
He's
he's
like,
like nonchalantly. I'm like,
something.
Maybe maybe I can talk to Mark about this later, but the color in the place is not a good place. But I had
It's a
this before
fantastic place.
my double mastectomy.
What is that?
It's the
tattoo.
breast cancer ribbon.
Yes, right. She's
Oh,
got a
wow.
tattoo of the cancer
Yeah, there
ribbon,
you
right?
go.
There's the camera.
And
I
see-
like it. I like it. I like it.
I got AKs on my middles.
I didn't know if that was some dynamic, the secret culture, that little tattoo thing, the little secret culture. Like, oh my God, who do we have in the studio? I love
It was very pretty whenever
say fuck
right
you, I
before
say
my
pew pew.
surgery, and so yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
so.
yeah. Now, Rhonda as her friend, because it doesn't only impact the person who has breast cancer. It doesn't only impact the family and the spouse. It does affect the friends and relationships around you as well. So,
Sure.
so how did you feel? I mean, because now this takes a toll on you as well because your
When
friend.
She told me her story. I haven't known Dawn very long, but when she told me her story, I cried. I wanted to cry. So, but I was so proud of her because she's so brave, and she's mad at cancer and she's kicking cancer in the ass. So
When
good.
when do you go for to find out if you're in remission, or has that been done yet? Or
So they tell you that there's no evidence of disease. NED. They will not say you're cancer free or you're in remission. They really don't like to say that because they can't guarantee you that.
right. But what they do is like they say the tumor is not growing, or I mean, I don't know. So
Well, so they cut everything out, obviously.
Right.
And they wait. It's a waiting process.
But they can't guarantee that they got every cell. And so
It could be 10 years down the road before
oh,
something.
yeah, it could be 20.
come up.
right,
Yeah.
You
because
could be fine, and then
Dawn's 3 times it came back to her, 3 times.
because you can get it all, but there might be just that speck
and
of
it can
something.
spread somewhere. I
Yeah.
do I have to go get chest scans, and now I have breast MRIs. I will never have another mammogram after
Yeah.
Right.
this.
Yeah.
So let's see what else is there.
But you just got cleared for 6 months.
Well, from seeing my oncologist.
Sure.
I was seeing my
Yeah, that's
oncologist every
progress,
3
yeah.
months.
Yeah,
and
'cause
now
there's probably like
now I
a-
get to see him every 6.
a
'cause-
Rolodex of doctors that you have to see. So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like, I mean, you got
Yeah.
one, but one does one thing, one does the other. So you might get away from one, but you still have to see the other. So
Yes.
it's always going to be
and the
something.
lab work. And
Yeah.
it's just
Lot
Yeah,
of
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it costs, and it's doctor's appointments. So that I mean,
Time.
I mean, I was just at the hospital with my father-in-law, and I spent this whole week 2 hours. That's a lot. I can't imagine being the patient, sitting
Yeah.
and waiting and getting dressed and undressed and being in a gown and being probed and prodded and going through all those medical treatments, all that time.
The waiting
That gets
game.
exhausting, I bet.
yes.
And they
It's
drive
not fun.
all the way to Houston.
No, San Antonio.
Or San Antonio.
San
sorry.
Antonio. Wow, no.
Yes.
But still just it's
far.
Texoma all the way down to San
Yeah.
Antonio and Houston.
Yep.
So yeah, that's whew.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy. And you are one person in our studio that's going through this, and there are millions of other women outside these windows that are going through it.
Absolutely.
They're battling either in silence or they don't know. So one thing that is very important is mammograms are so important. I know a lot of people probably, and I shouldn't even be talking about this because I've never got a mammogram, but
Sorry, you got titties.
I do, but you know, it is so important to get early detection.
Yes.
You know, because you can beat this. You can, if you find out early detection, you can survive it.
And there are resources, because I was a woman of no insurance for a long time, being a single mom. There, it's hard to do your regular appointments. I researched, there are, in fact, Cuffs from Thin Blue Line chimed in one of our shows. There are places that have resources to give you your free mammogram and things like that. Like, do not miss it. Go. Don't miss. This is a big thing for like a woman. I think women miss on doctor's appointments because they're providing for the kid. I mean, taking care of themselves is hard sometimes,
Right.
and
Especially if
paying
you
a
have
couple
a
$100 for a scan, it's terrifying just because financial reasons. But there are resources out there, so you women can get out there and get these scans done almost free, if not just a couple dollars. So don't miss out on this.
In Grayson County, you can actually go to Women Rock.
Okay, Women Rock.
And we actually help Women Rock quite a bit.
Okay, that's perfect, because that was terrifying for me, because like after my divorce, I was a single mom for a long time and no insurance, something like that. So I was just paying out of pocket for my kid. I wasn't taking care of myself.
Right.
You know, so a lot of women, I think, go through that, and to be able to know resources to get the checkups that you need, because you want to catch this stuff quick.
Right.
You don't want to be, you know.
Is it a yearly thing though? I don't know. Is it a yearly thing?
There's yearly,
Or
yearly,
or is
once you get to a certain age, it's a yearly thing. I think they dropped the age.
I think
not
if you're
too
in your
long ago.
40s.
And it depends on
now.
your family history
Family
as
history,
well.
right, right,
that,
right.
that has, and I'd also like to say, my husband's father was just diagnosed with prostate and bone cancer in December.
Bless.
So
you know, and
cancer's ugly. And
Get your checkups.
it's-
Get checked out.
then that's another thing. Prostate cancer is one of those curable cancers if
Get it
detected early. You know, no guy wants to go through those
Guys
those
don't
things.
go to doctors.
Yeah, we don't till something's growing out of us, you know, or
You
we
gotta
can't.
have a horn sticking out. Like,
Oh, what is that?
it's
Just
plastic.
my
Well, I better
shoulder.
go to the
Just on the
doctor.
shoulder.
Yeah.
It's manly. It's manly. I'll put a tattoo on. It'll be fine.
Put some Windex on it.
But it just goes to show how important your annual checkups are, or you know, checking your medical history. And this is where, like, when I get back to getting back to the beginning of the show, this is where everybody should be standing up against our illegal immigration policies, because billions and billions of dollars are being spent on illegal immigrants
All
who
those
came into this
benefits,
country,
yeah.
you know, unlawfully and criminally. And so many single moms and families are missing out on the medical foundation that we could provide with those billions of dollars to American families, people who give
Absolutely.
back to our system, people who thrive in our
Contribute
system,
back.
right? But we're giving billions of dollars to people who are just bleeding our system. So I just don't understand how your mindset is to stand up for these immigration illegal immigrants when they are bleeding our American systems dry, and they don't provide benefits, like you said, for the single moms, for the divorced moms who are providing for their children, who may forego a mammogram because they can't outlay the $100 or a couple $100 for it. And when that mom now gets diagnosed with a stage 4 because she put it off for 3 years, right? Where does that put her son or daughter? Now that the kid is without a mom or a dad, because we gave money to somebody who really shouldn't have been here to begin with. So think about that next time you say F ICE, or think about that next time you pick up a protest sign and try to protect an illegal from being deported, because it's Dawn and it's Rhonda and it's Pitbull and it's Billy and it's the family members,
Not
and it's
Eilish.
the moms.
That Billy.
Yeah, Billy Ball. You know, it's the women in your
That's Billy.
community. It's the mothers, the daughters, the sisters, the cousins that are going to suffer the next time you pick up that sign. So before you pick up that little George Soros sign because you got paid $20,
I mean, you're paying your taxes. You might as well
right?
see where it's going.
Think about the families and around you, and think about yourself. Think about if you don't have that insurance, what it's going to happen to you. And then you're going to get onto your little GoFundMe pages and you're going to go, oh, please help me.
And
right?
They're going to tax the hell out of you
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, no, but then you're going to ask for help, right? That because it happened to you, it happened in your backyard. You're not thinking about other people, and you know what? Shame on you for doing that. You got to think about other people before people are going to start thinking about you. All right, don't put yourself first. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and wrap this up and rehash on the benefit that's coming up right after these messages.
Biker Wolfpack Law is a safety organization founded by myself alongside Robert Howell with the primary focus of motorcycle safety, advocacy for injured bikers, and just general protection for those injured while riding motorcycles in the great state of Texas. Biker Wolfpack Law is a division of Glenn Larson Law Injury Attorneys, which is my firm. What's different about Biker Wolfpack Law is it's a community-based, event-based connection component to make sure that motorcyclists have all of the safety information they need, all of the legal information they need, and frankly, if needed, that full-blown legal advocacy in times of injury through no fault of their own.
One of our big events is we do ASM classes, which are accident scene management classes, which are put on with the Road Guardians, group of riders that are usually EMTs, doctors, nurses that also ride. And so they know what can happen when you're out there by yourself. And so it's a very intense class, like how to do tourniquets, how to get a helmet off of a person without hurting their neck more, how to get somebody out of the middle of the road. We do those a couple times a year, and the more safe riders are out there, the better it is.
The second division and component of Biker Wolfpack Law is to sponsor local musicians at bike nights or other community events that involve motorcyclists, but also just the community as a whole. And then third is larger charity organization events or rides to get out in the fresh air and have some fun. What I love most about representing bikers and motorcyclists across the great state of Texas is really one thing. It's about hearing the story. It's about going to motorcycle events, constantly meeting new people and making new connections. One of the reasons why I started Biker Wolfpack Law was to defeat and counteract many of the biases that are out there that, quote, motorcyclists are just dangerous. Make sure that motorcyclists are seen as exactly who they are, very hardworking, very responsible, and very dedicated individuals that deserve the justice that they need.
Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we can throw it and drive. With the radio so loud they can hear us from miles. Me and you, nothing to do. These days they come and go. Me and you, nothing to lose. I feel it in my soul. Let's let the good times roll.
Here at 1010 Aussies, we're going to find you your forever pet. We specialize in miniature and toy Australian Shepherds. All our pups are pet and family friendly. They're socialized, basic training, and a health guarantee. Check out our miniature and toy Australian Shepherds at 1010aussies.com or call us at 817-213-6698. Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network, Radio for a Reason. We have Dawn and Rhonda here with the Ladies Auxiliary of American Legion Post 231. They are running an amazing event to help support and give back to those battling breast cancer and St. Jude's Hospital. I want to thank you, ladies, for everything you've done. I want to thank your husbands here for really stepping up because, you know.
And boyfriend.
And boyfriend.
The guy that just tagged along.
You didn't put a ring on it yet? Come on, man.
He's holding the camera.
He's like, yeah, you called me out. I can't even punch you because I got the camera going.
It's not breast cancer though. It's cancer research.
Cancer research, right? It's for all cancer.
All
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's recap on this. Then you had another thing about some kids.
Locks of love.
Lots of
Yes.
love. So let's talk about the cancer research real quick. American Legion Hall coming up.
Okay. So again, February 6th and 7th, we are doing the cancer research benefit. It is for the St. Jude's Hospital. All donations go to that. And on Friday the 6th, we're having dinner, burgers and fries at 7. And then we will do the live auction. That's how we raise most of the money at 7 o'clock. And we have a ton of gifts and donations. Very good donations. Our community has been so good. So the baskets will be amazing. And then following that, we'll have the style show. The theme is Mardi Gras. So come dressed up, have fun, get your Mardi Gras clothes on. And then Saturday the 7th at 6 p.m., we are going to serve dinner, jambalaya, pasta, garlic bread, salad, king cake. And then following that, we'll have Blackout Betty, the band. So
Nice.
Yep.
That's a full weekend. So if you're in the Texoma area, or even if you want to just travel and get a weekend away and just support an amazing cause, St. Jude's Hospital, you've seen all the commercials about them. You know, the cancer research they do and the medical treatments that they provide for our kids and for families is amazing. Without St. Jude's, we would probably lose a lot of people each and every day. So thank God the men and women of St. Jude's Hospital and those hospitals, children's hospitals out there that really give the medical care for free. And it's because of your donations that make that happen. So this will make another family or 10 families or even 20 families get through their journey a little bit easier. Now you talked about, what was it?
on Sunday,
Locks of Love.
On Sunday at 1 o'clock, we are supporting Locks of Love, and we have about 50 inches of hair right now. So all the little girls and some of the older ladies are cutting their hair, and they need donations for that. So come Sunday at 1 o'clock if you want to support that. 133 Army Avenue, Pottsboro, Texas.
Now,
So
once again, when people hear about Locks of Love and they hear about people shaving their head for breast cancer or for any cancer, right? The hair that you shave and is donated, they make wigs out of, correct?
Correct.
So that is a huge thing for any of our women that are going through either chemo
To get
or
a human hair wig is big.
Yes.
is it really?
It's
I mean,
big. You can get there's like all these like synthetics and shit, and like for a woman to have confidence and have lost their hair and to put on a shit wig from like
yeah.
you don't feel right.
You don't want to be wearing no Walmart wig.
Temu
None
wig.
of that. You know, a Temu wig.
But like I mean I don't know, maybe I don't know, but yeah, it's they put them in. It's human hair, so it feels like their hair, and that's confidence for someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what does it take to make, like, say, just one wig? I don't know. Like, you said you had 50 inches, right, of hair?
Yes. I think it's
10
12.
inches
Is it 10 or 12 inches?
10
I
to
think.
12.
Yeah,
have to
when you
have
cut
that.
it off, because I almost did it. I was a little bit short. I had my ponytail up here, and it was like about that much. When they cut it off, they put it in a ponytail and they cut it off
Right.
like that.
So that,
Yeah.
like that
It's
right there
about
would be
this
enough to make a
much.
wig?
That would be helping.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Tattoo Mark, you can donate some of your stubble.
There you go.
We got to get you a Walmart wig.
But to have a human hair wig, I mean, they can style it. They can do
Yes.
things. It feels natural to them. When you have a thin synthetic wig, it's already kind of styled, and it's what it looks like. So when you get a human hair wig, that's important to a woman. It's like getting their nails done in a way.
Right,
It sounds
right.
stupid to some people, but it's confidence. It's making them feel better. So to have a human hair wig,
It gives you hope and it
Yeah.
encourages you.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah.
You look good.
like
you
the
feel
boss
good.
you,
That's right.
the boss you are.
So, with people cutting, I know you just said something, Pipple, and about there are restrictions in using some human
There
hair,
are.
right?
The only restriction is 1, the length, and then 2, you cannot have bleached hair. You can have dyed hair, but you cannot have bleached hair.
Oh, okay.
Bleached hair damages it and it's brittle. So when they go through the
Yes.
process of getting it ready for the wig, it breaks off and it's just
Okay.
basically
Right.
not useful.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if somebody wanted to donate, say, some hair, How would they go about that?
Come to the American Legion on Sunday at
And
1
we'll-
o'clock.
And they'll have the razors and they'll have.
We have the
Yeah.
hairdressers there ready to do
You
it.
can't just show up with a hey, I
got a
found
bag of hair.
a couple bags of hair. Pulled it out the gym drain.
Oh, you know I have to say it. You know I have to say it. I have to say it. No pubic hair. No pubic hair. All right, it's got to be a hair on his head. Pubic hair is for testicular cancer. You lose all your hair. No. That's a different cancer. We're all
Nobody's
about it.
asking for a prosthetic bush. We're not collecting pubic hair. Oh, we are going down the wrong direction.
They have pubic hair bushes?
Throw that
Wigs?
fucking flag! Throw the flag! Throw the flag!
Oh, we just got a 15-yard penalty. We're
Flag
on
on
first down.
play. Way off track.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm gonna throw the red flag at you.
You know, as we laugh and joke and have fun, and we discuss this is once again we pull it back. We have to joke and we have to laugh. We have to show humor because it is so serious. The women that are suffering out there and the men and women that are battling cancer out there. This is a serious issue, and it is not a joking matter. But we do have to find some sort of solace in laughter, and laughter is the best medicine. So when you can laugh about something, when you can make a joke about it. We know it's not a joke, but when you can laugh about it, it helps that healing process as well. So once again, these are very important events. If you can make it out there, this will benefit so many. It will make you feel better as a person. It will make you feel, you're needed. You're needed, and we have to come together. When we have a country that's so divided in so many different ways, this is a way. This is bipartisan. This is not political. This is every human being coming together to help other human beings. And that's what Radio for a Reason, that's what the 99% Radio Network is all about. It's all human beings coming together to help other human beings. And that's why we highlight all our foundations, our organizations, our military, our veterans, and all of our first responders out there and benefits like the American Legion 231. It's an honor for us to be able to have this voice. And it's because of our veterans that we are able to do this. If it wasn't for our veterans who served and died, me and Pitbull and our co-hosts and all our segment hosts and having fun like this would not be able to get on this mic and talk to you as free as we did and as free as we do. So it's because of our veterans that we are here today. So thank a veteran every time you see him. I want to thank Rhonda and Dawn for being here, sharing your story, Dawn. I really appreciate it. God bless. You're in our hearts and prayers. Anything that we can do. And once again, we are going to get that link up so we can share that. And the 99 is going to donate some money. I wish I can donate some hair and be out there because I would donate my hair to you.
I'm not.
Or if they want to write a check, they can make it out
What?
to.
What does that say?
Oh,
Hold on. You have a merkin, a pubic.
We're not talking about a
We
market.
already got 15-yard penalty on this thing right now.
We're talking about a market.
if they want to make a check out, they can make it out to ALA Post 231 and mail it to 133 Army Avenue in Pottsboro, Texas.
ALA
ALA Post 231.
231. What's the address?
133 Army Avenue, Pottsboro.
2 T's?
Yes. 75076.
75076.
Yes.
Okay. Pottsboro, Texas, right?
Correct.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna put that on our. We'll put that up on our page as well. So if you still write checks, or you're not computer, you can't do Zelle or anything else. Or if you
Cash
think
money.
you think some space aliens are watching your phones, you can write a check and send them out to the post
You wrap
as
it
well.
in tinfoil and send it.
Wrap it in tinfoil and send it out. Because once again, every dollar counts. Forego the Starbucks coffee for a week and
Starbucks.
donate that $50. Be a better person and help out somebody else. So thank you so much, ladies, for being part of
Thank
the
you for
99%
having
Radio
us.
Network. And anything we can do in the near future, please let us know. We're here to help.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is Radio for a Reason, 99% Radio Network. We're going to be back with Hemp and Hounds and the Puppy Bowl right after these messages.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex Arkangelski, CEO and co-founder of Break Free Technologies, and this is Break Free, a motorcycle helmet accessory that easily mounts to pretty much any motorcycle helmet out there, and it's the simplest way to improve your visibility day or night. Break Free's got a sensor array built into the unit itself, so there's nothing to mount to the motorcycle, there's no wiring, everything is inside the unit. It's got 100 ultra bright LED lights that light you up during the daytime and nighttime. Anytime you slow down, Break Free activates, no matter how. Engine braking, downshifting, regular braking, emergency braking. You slow down, it turns on. Break Free is a small company. We're only 4 co-founders and 1 employee at this point, and we're all passionate motorcycle enthusiasts. We love riding, and we've created this product for our community. We wanted to make sure that motorcycle riders are safe and seen out there on the roads. We saw a huge need for visibility, and that's why we've created this product.
Here at 1010 Aussies, we're going to find you your forever pet. We specialize in miniature and toy Australian Shepherds. All our pups are pet and family friendly. They're socialized, basic training, and a health guarantee. Check out our miniature and toy Australian Shepherds at 1010aussies.com or call us at 817-213-6698.
Gets its name. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need.
I was in an accident 12 months ago to the day. I was driving on southbound Santa Fe and somebody did a suicide left in front of me and I T-boned him at 45 miles an hour. From that point forward, I don't remember anything for the next 18 days because I was in a coma.
She broke 9 bones, lacerated my spleen, put me in the hospital for 21 days. I remember none of it.
Biker Down was founded in 2011 after riding several rides over the summer and seeing, tragically, my friends get injured. And I felt that there was a need missing in Denver and in Colorado for an organization that helped the biker community. As you may know, the bikers are one of the most charitable entities out there, and what we do is provide them a variety of services such as medical equipment, financial assistance if necessary, and a plethora of resources to help them stay afloat during the hardest time of their life, which is their recovery. You know, my biggest hope is that I'll never get another phone call that a biker's gone down, but you know, that's not realistic. So I think my true realistic dream is that we can help as many as we can help, because it is life-changing for them. Certainly donating and volunteering your time, and even if you can't do that, attend our events. You know, attend our event and get a $20 t-shirt for your $20. You know, those kind of things make a big difference in a small nonprofit like ours.
the new one?
Hey, welcome back to the 9% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. Radio for a reason, man. We are powered by Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack. Oh! Man, if they are the accident injury attorneys that you need on your side. So if you ride, make sure you have Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack on your side. 737 The Wolf. That 37 The Wolf. Man, Rhonda and Dawn were amazing with the American Legion Post out of Texoma. 231 post 231 links festive. Billy Ball and Tattoo Mark. What's going on? What's going on, guys and girls?
Super Bowl Sunday coming up, huh?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Go sports ball.
Yeah.
Sports.
Yeah. Tattoo Mark, you are the biggest Dallas Cowboy fan. And how's that make you feel today?
Man, even though that my Cowboys are not in it and we haven't been in it for over 30 years, I'm really pissed off. But you know what? I'm still gonna go to a party.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't wait to go to that party, and you know where I'm going, guys. But yeah, you know what? Though it actually pisses me off. You talking about that young lady got done cancer? It makes you really mad because you know what? We do a lot. Us super fans do a lot for other fans out there. We put our lives up there. We spend a lot of money, and we're not going nowhere. Jerry, get off your ass. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm pissed off at you, Jerry. Get off your butt and get us a Super Bowl.
Yep.
There's people that are in bad health that would like to see a 6-1. Please, Jerry. I'm pissed now. Now you really got me mad. But anyways, you know what? Seattle is going to win it. DeMarcus Lawrence will finally get a Super Bowl.
Oh, God, I hope so.
He couldn't get it with us. So now he's going to get it. And but you know what? No, you know what? It just
I can hear the passion in your voice. You are Jerry. He's pissed.
Man, I marked up my whole body. I mean, I am stuck for life. There's no lasering this whole body off.
It's literal.
I mean, it's
for life.
28 tattoos. 28 tattoos
I'm
of
screwed.
men.
Of men. Well, we have a couple women. One of them's my mom. But
you got Lily on here.
I do. I don't now, but I will be having Lily on there. But you know what? It's just irritating, guys, because we spend a lot of money going to games and our outfits and all that. And what have we got out of it? Nothing. Nothing.
Tattoo Mark used the word outfit.
But
He gets pretty in his outfit.
I don't know what's going on.
Not his sports gear, his outfit.
But I will be coming to a good Super Bowl party.
Yes, you will.
And,
Yes, you will.
I just want to tell you guys, you know what? Pitbull, Sideshow, Billy, I love you guys dearly from the bottom of my heart. I got a couple things that I want to give away right now.
Oh, wait. Okay, good.
Can I do it right
Yep,
now?
yeah, you can do it right now. You can do it right now.
Billy.
Yes, sir.
I know how much you love Lily.
Yeah.
I know how much Lily means to you and meant to you. Thank you for watching her and taking care of her for me. I did purchase you her own ID,
Wow.
and you can carry her inside your wallet too. That is yours.
Little Texas issued Lily card. Show the
Lily
camera.
told me to get that for
Aw.
you, so Lily wanted you to have it. So now you got it in memory of Lily.
Oh.
You got your own Texas ID card of Lily.
Oh, with her little
Sideshow.
Billy was actually hoping for a pedicure or manicure or something, or a day at the spa, but she'll take that. She'll take that.
You know what? The best thing is she's gonna go get my. I am gonna announce it right now. I do have a new service dog, and my apartment definitely agreed that I needed it. The doctors wrote them their letters and everything. And this is my new service dog right here. I had a service dog named Lily. He's going to be Bob. So it's like Bob, Lily, Debbie Green. Thank you for that good idea.
That's a
great
idea.
And I just got another one over here. They're all coming. But you know what, though? These dogs are
You're
awesome.
living the puppy life, man. You're
Yeah,
living the
you know
puppy
what?
life.
Dogs are a man's best friend.
You know, I would be remiss to mention Hemp and Hounds. You know, Billy with 10 Aussies.
Sure.
What is it called? I'm sorry.
Triple 10 Aussies.
Triple 10 Aussies. You know, we support Triple 10 Aussies and Billy Ball and Hemp and Hounds because of what she does, and she has donated this dog to Tattoo Mark.
Thank you.
So thank you, Billy, for doing that. I mean, and what your organization does each and every day. Whoop, you're just sliding all over the place, aren't you, little buddy? Spud. So, you know, check out Triple 10 Aussies on Facebook. And if you're looking for an emotional support pet or just a pet to be part of the family, look how cute these little guys are. Don't want to knock that over. Look how cute they are. You could have one of these as well. You contact Billy or JR, and they'll tell you how you can get one of your very own. Oh, he's throwing a flag. He's throwing a flag. He's throwing a flag.
Definitely recommend you guys contacting Billy. I mean, Billy's incredible. I mean, she's stuck by me through thick and thin, through this. I could not have done this by myself, guys. You know that, and that's one thing I will say about 99. You guys are family. When you guys say something, you do it.
We try.
I mean,
we try.
You guys do it. You guys do a hell of a good job. And Pitbull, you own with the Battles and Baddies, man. You guys are awesome, man. Just keep on doing what you're doing. You definitely got on my end of support. And the Sideshow, you know, whenever you're out there, even though it's freezing, give me a call. Not come out the way you bundle up, but no.
I would have taken you. You could have came. You could have came.
Yeah, let me know. But
all right.
I would like to leave you with a couple of things. One of them, you guys will get it at the race because yes, they will be broadcasting live from my balcony for the Indy 500 race in Arlington on March 15th. So look out for them. We're gonna have 15 people there. We gotta get in the truck. We'll be taking pictures, videotaping it.
That Capel.
The News Channel 5 will be right across the street from us.
But they won't have a good seat like we have.
I don't know, man,
We're tailgating.
We're up in the balcony. We're going to have a great seat, great view of the race. Channel 5 is going to be down. You're going to be able to see the tires. We're going to be able to see everything.
Now, that whole balcony is your guys' balcony.
We're gonna be the redneck on the rails.
So you guys let people in as you want. I would say no more than 6 people at a time.
I don't know more than that.
People can go downstairs and sit. The door will be open. But
Fantastic.
But that balcony is yours. There's 2 things that you guys are gonna get. You're gonna get one of them right now. I'm gonna. I had to use my pillowcase. Sorry.
Shocking. His pillowcase is Dallas Cowboys.
I am leaving you guys with this, man. This is in creation of me. It's to Sideshow and Pitbull and the 99% Radio Network TV. Thank you for all what you've done and given to the Tattoo Mark Foundation and for me. Most of all, thank you for believing in me. Let's keep this mission going for the kids. Here you go, guys.
Oh, look at that. Thank you so much, Mark.
No problem.
yeah.
Look at that. You know,
I love that.
I mean, that's on the least that I can do for y'all, man. Because you guys are like
you do so much for so many, and you know that's why the 99% Radio Network, radio for a reason. It's all about giving back. You give back. You know, Hemp and Hounds gives back. We got Lori Montoya who gives back through Biker Down. We got Glenn Lawson who's constantly our sponsor, who's constantly giving back to so many different organizations, and then we got Mongo who's giving back, bringing the truth and value to what American patriotism is all about. So
yes,
thank you very much.
Yeah, so Glenn Lawson was the first 2006 donation. He donated $500, man. Bless his heart, man. And you know what? I don't know that man that long, but he sees the love, the trust in me, that what I do for the kids. How could you not donate?
He's got a kind heart, man. He's got a kind heart.
anybody that, God forbid, if you get in an accident or whatever, you need a good lawyer, please contact Glenn Lawson, the Wolf. Woo! Oh! But yeah, contact him. He's the best in the business. And you know what, guys? I can't wait for the race, baby. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. Party, party, party.
737 the Wolf. 737 the Wolf. I want to introduce Billy Ball. You know, you put all of this together. You're not only about the hounds, but you're also about the hemp. And you know, you make a difference in not only human life, but you make a difference in so many animals' lives. And these precious animals are just, my God, he's so soft. He is precious. And he's going to be doing our Puppy Bowl predictions in a little bit. As soon as Chance gets back, we'll bring Russell on. So tell us a little about. Oh my God!
I know.
Look at that. He's just. Oh my God! That's.
How could you not?
That's.
And let me explain to y'all, he's got
Oh.
6 brothers and sisters that are just like him. It was hard picking one to bring.
Spud.
Spud,
Put your head back down. Put your head
Those
back down.
gorgeous
baby.
eyes.
Oh. Wow. He's like, screw that. I don't want to take. Oh, now he's Run DM Spud. So, Billy, you know, you've helped out my puppies with many of your puppy treats.
Right.
That, you know, though they have certain things in it, they do not harm the animal whatsoever. But they do have a nice calming effect. It's almost like a CBD sleeping treat.
Yes.
That really calms them down. So tell us a little bit about what Hemp and Hounds is all about.
So Hemp and Hounds is this great show that I'm on, but I'm all about the hemp and the hounds. You know, listening to the stories about people with cancer, it breaks my heart. Any type of cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer, because though there's not a lot of research right now, there has been, it's been proven that THC eats cancer. Like, you
The
know,
cells.
the cells, like chemo will go in and kill the cancer cells and the surrounding cells. Research that has been done shows that THC, and again, we're not talking about sitting around smoking a joint or eating a couple of brownies, even though they're good. It's a specific where they take the plant and they extract all the medicine, and you take like these small doses, but it has been proven and shown to eat cancer. And it's amazing. Not the outer cells, but the cancer cells. There just needs to be a lot more research done. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at things that you really like, and I found out that I love plants, especially ones that heal you. And I
Yes.
love puppies.
Healing plants.
I mean, these are just as healing as plants are sometimes. And I just love my babies. Like the one little Bob Lily over here. We've had people call and, you know, want to look at him and possibly come by him. But after a while, when I knew of Mark's situation, I knew that he would be the perfect baby.
Fit, yeah.
Because we've had people return dogs and they're like, oh, this one just isn't it. Well, here, let's find one that is it, because I'm not going to leave. Everyone needs to have the most perfect baby, you know. And this was just so cute. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
I got you. I got you.
You got a buddy there,
I got you. I
Joe.
got
Look
you.
at that.
Yes, yes, yes. I got you. I got you.
Little puppy breath.
He does.
Oh my
I
God.
got you.
Awesome,
Yes,
man.
yes,
It's
yes, yes.
ridiculous.
I'm
I
paying
know.
attention to you. I swear to God, I'm paying
That's on the coffee breath, right?
I'm paying
Right.
attention to you.
But yeah, it's hard to not love them.
Right. I
It's
mean,
just
look how adorable. His tail's going a mile a minute. He's just
ridiculous.
loving life.
A man's best friend right there.
Yeah,
Look at that.
right. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's sometimes hard to leave the farm, you know, with all the babies and it's just, and you know, the cute little new white pony. But I think pets are just so important to people's well-being, and I think cannabis is too. And when Russell comes on, we're going to talk about.
Is Russell on? Oh, he's not on yet.
I'm not sure if anyone, you know, keeps up or catches up. You know, we've got the hemp thing going on here in Texas, but Oklahoma just blew up today. There was a big arrest with the Oklahoma AG, the FBI, a whole bunch of lettered organizations that just arrested about 20 Chinese,
Nationalists?
yes, who owned cannabis
companies out there and what they were doing. And this isn't uncommon for them to take their product and sell it on the black market. But what the people are saying is that they confiscated $1.5 billion worth of black market cannabis, and that's
which you don't know if it's laced, if it's
correct.
You don't know how it's grown. You don't. So it could be a danger to
it could be. It could have heavy metals in it because
Right.
a lot of people when they grow, they will put stuff in the grow that they shouldn't, and whatever you put into your plant will eventually go into your body, whether it's heavy metals, poisons, things like that. And after hearing about this, I got on the Oklahoma medical marijuana website today and just going over the past year, how many products have been recalled, how many places have been shut down because they have more dispensaries than they have pharmacies in Oklahoma. And about 1 in 8, probably about 1 in 8 and 1 in 7 residents have a medical marijuana card. That's a great big thing. And so now what the AG wants to do, he's like, oh, we got to get rid of the industry. We want the people to vote on it. They're not going to vote out marijuana in Oklahoma. What they need to do is, hey, you're the attorney general. How about you step your dumb ass up and you stop this shit from coming into your state,
Right.
You and the governor both. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
When you have more dispensaries than you do pharmaceutical outlets. What does that say? But like President Trump just signed in that bill. He made it from a class.
He
1
went from
to
Schedule
3?
1 to Schedule 3.
To Schedule 3
So
drug.
that means they will legitimately be able to do research on it. They will legitimately be able to release the evidence of the good that it does. But the good that it does when you have people who are complete greedy shitheads in charge. One of the things, Russell, we're going to talk about when you see like all this backlash and everything, the first people you have to go to look for is the alcohol industry, as well as some cannabis industry, because the alcohol industry has done a deep decline since the legalization of cannabis in a lot of states. I mean, after you ate that brownie, when you came off of it, how did you feel?
I felt amazing. It was
Right?
great. And it was.
I felt forgetful.
But did
That
you
was
feel
forgetful.
good though? I mean, did you feel?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
My
It was
knees were no
definitely a
pain.
de-stress. It was definitely a de-stress. Like no aches and pains. It was, and because like I said,
Yes, you're
I'm
right.
a novice.
It's okay.
I'm a
It's
novice
okay.
at it. So it to me it was a little, I guess, scary at the first point. But once I was home and I was in a safe environment, I was like, wow, this is very, very relaxing. I feel chill.
But the next day when you woke up, you weren't like,
no
headache.
I woke up more refreshed than ever. Yes, I know. You want my attention. You want my attention.
How long did it take it before it actually
Well,
kicked into you?
Well, you got to remember, I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I was tired to begin with. So that really helped as a good sleep aid. I do suffer from post-traumatic stress, so sleeping is an issue for me.
I think I saw it kind of kick in while he was at the end of the show.
It was definitely starting to kick in. But for me, I toss, turn, I wake up, I have there are dreams that I have sometimes, not all the time, but there are things that happen to me throughout the night where I don't get into a perfect REM sleep. And REM sleep is probably the most important thing for your mental health, because that's when your mind takes all your traumas, takes all your stresses, and it puts it into little filing cabinets and it secures it. If you do not get into a good REM sleep, which is a good 90 minutes to 2 hours a night, what happens is all these different things are flying through your head. So you toss, turn, and that causes medical issues. That's that's a big thing with sleep apnea and everything else. So a lot of other ailments happen when you're not getting a proper night's sleep. That night that I ate that little small brownie, I went home. I slept through the night. I'm sorry, I'm not a professional.
Did you do a half or did you do a whole?
I did a
It's the
whole.
same,
Yeah, same.
but,
Yeah.
Real quick, those aren't full-size brownies. Those someone cut them wrong at the house, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Well,
And
it was perfect for me. It was definitely perfect for me. But that was a full night's sleep. I don't remember waking up throughout the night. I don't remember tossing and turning. And for somebody who doesn't remember their dreams, so quite often I was able to remember some of the dreams I was having, which allows my mental status to file that away.
Yes,
It gives my brain that opportunity to get into that REM sleep, and that's what we need. And a lot of people are suffering from post-traumatic stress. Do not ever fully get, if you're in that fight or flight, in that hypertensive, hypervigilant mode, you do not get into that REM sleep so easily, and that definitely helped it. So
yeah, that thing really knocked me out cold, man.
Tell the dog to shut up.
I love it.
I was like in no man's land. I was out cold. I didn't even get up to go to the restroom. I was like, dang, this is great.
So you weren't reliving those failed Dallas Cowboy highlights through your mind because
bladder off. They're like,
I was like, I need more of these.
I'm just thinking like, like with me, the images I see are probably far from different than when you see. Like when you sleep, you're like, oh, Dak, you missed that thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you fumbled. Oh, Dak got another sack. He got sacked again. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Withdraws.
Yeah. So we all have our different levels of post-traumatic stress.
Yes, sir.
Yours is just through the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones.
Yeah, Jerry.
All right. You know what? Let's do the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah.
Because he wants to play. He's like, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. So what we're gonna do?
Oh, now he doesn't want to leave.
What we're gonna do? All right. Tattoo Mark.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Seattle or Patriots?
Seattle.
You're gonna be Seattle.
Seattle.
All right. We'll keep that football there. You're gonna be Patriots.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So Billy, what I need you to do is
read the
put
rules.
Spud right here.
Yep.
And let's see where he goes.
All right. So we're gonna have to cheer.
Let's go Seattle, baby. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, 12. Let's go, number 12.
Getting the Puppy Bowl ready. Bringing the newcomer Spud out onto the field. Spud.
McKenzie? Okay.
All right.
All right. Hold on. Right.
So right here, put him right there. Let's see. Now we got Seattle, Patriots.
Let's go, Hogs, baby.
Where's he going? Where's he gonna go?
I don't want to cheer for the dog.
Nope. He's gonna slide off the table. Which way is he gonna go? Which way? Up. He's like, no, I want to go back to the beer stand.
Come on. Don't be confused. Oh, he's knocking everything over.
Where's he going? Which way is he gonna go? Which way is he gonna go?
You don't want
Which
to go
way is he gonna
nowhere. Come on.
Come on, even the greyhound, the
Come on, right
groundhog
here.
saw his shadow.
Come on.
Oh,
He wants to go see
come right
Coach.
back to side
He wants to
Joe.
go see Coach.
He wants to come back to side Joe. All right.
He wants to see Coach Sideshow.
Well, we didn't get a predictable winner. We don't care. And, Spud just wants to be loved. Spud just wants to be loved. It is what it is. All right.
Good boy.
So just
Yeah. Bob says Seattle.
Well,
He's a good boy.
Well, just like the groundhog who saw his shadow, and we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter. So
look at the fun you guys have.
Spud's
here
coming
at,
me.
at 99, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
You know,
Look at that.
and you know what?
Can't go wrong.
It's all about the great team that we have here on the 99.
Awesome team.
You know, we have a lot of fun, and it's all about laughing and enjoying and helping out our veterans, our first responders, our organizations and foundations throughout the country, and just being a part of something bigger than ourselves. And, you know, Hemp and Hounds, Billy Ball, you know, we got you, Tattoo Mark, which we support 100% in
Thank
all
you.
your endeavors.
Thank you.
You know, we have the Battling Betties that we support. We have Texas Harley Davidson. There's so many community events that go out that fly under the radar. So we like to highlight those, to bring those to you, so you can be a part of your own community as well. Another segment host that we have is on our air right now. It's Mongo. Mongo, he is our man he is our Les Nessman. He is our Les Nessman on steroids. You know, when we talk about turkey drop, he wants to drop those live turkeys as well. So, you know, let's bring on Mongo with our Mongo log and hear about the delusional media right now. Yeah.
My name is Carol Saint, and I ride with 99.
Hey, I'm Homie, and I ride on the 99. You can watch it every Wednesday, 99% Radio.
Oh, beautiful people, I am Jazz. I ride with 99, baby. Woo! 99% Radio, every Wednesday. Stay tuned. Woo! Y'all be fantastic. All right.
Santa Maria! Never mind that shit. Here comes Mongo.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network. Yeah, he's howling for the biker wolf pack.
He knows a good attorney too.
He knows a great attorney. Hey, welcome, Mongo. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
How's life in the Big C?
It's the same as always out here. It's just crazy. It's going to be a crazy week. Well, actually, because I'm taking Rocky to Vegas tomorrow, and then we're coming back, and then we're driving down to Southern California. So it's going to be a very busy next 5 days.
What concert are you going to see in Vegas?
I'm taking her to go see Def Leppard.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
It's her Christmas present.
Are you going to be there for the Super Bowl?
No, I'm going to be on the road for the Super Bowl. I'm not going to get to watch it this year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not happy about it, but then again, I don't have any dogs in that race, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's all about the party anyway, right?
Yeah.
You can sip and smoke on the road.
Hey, I'll record the game. I'll watch it when I get home, even though I know who's going to win it.
Oh, it's all going to be. You know what? The big thing about this Super Bowl is not even about the teams anymore. It's all about this. It's all about the halftime show. You know. You know, we've kind of. You know, it's so lost. Such a great American sport has been lost because of the political opinions of this halftime show, and you know, it's just it ties right into what you are going to bring to light with the delusional media. Is that what you're doing today?
That is what I'm doing. And I actually feel kind of lost because I don't have any Bad Bunny music on any of my playlists.
I don't think anybody does.
That's right.
You got the 99 song on there.
Yeah.
No, but today is the delusional media.
All right. So without further ado, Mongo with the famous Mongo log and the delusional media.
Here we go. The history of media bias in the United States has evolved from overtly partisan newspapers in the 18th and 19th centuries to today's professional journalists with supposedly ethical standards and, in rare instances, open minds. Access has become the driving force and source of our news information as we left behind the 20th century and have moved into the 21st century. The internet has enabled anyone and everyone to become a journalist. I'm a perfect example of this. I spent a career dragging my knuckles. Now I'm masked as an intellect. Ethical journalistic standards have become relics of a forgotten time. Throughout the 20th century, media ownership was consolidated and journalistic standards were established. Public trust in the daily news was relatively high during the mid-20th century, though divisions remained. However, as time marched on, the news gradually shifted from being strictly factual and informational to feeding a biased narrative of social and political affairs. Today, some of the information being reported in the media no longer goes through a professional fact-checking or vetting process as it once did. Facts, truth, and information are no longer benchmarks of good journalism. The media used to follow a strict code of media ethics in order for a journalistic piece to be published for the public to see. Global media ethics aim at developing a comprehensive set of principles and standards for the practice of journalism in an age of global news media. New forms of communication are reshaping and the practice of a once parochial craft serving local, regional, and national interests. Today, news media uses communication technology to gather information, video, and images from around the world with unprecedented speed and varying degrees of editorial control and accuracy. This same technology allows the news media to instantly disseminate this information out to audiences scattered around the globe. Why should people have to do their own information deep dive or independent research when they're able to just trust the broadcast news in the first place? The amount of misinformation in the news is now causing various social divides amongst generations every year. We are exposed to one-sided information and biased news reporting daily. Whether information is transmitted from a credible news source, whatever that actually is anymore, or social media platform, once only used for entertainment purposes, we're constantly being bombarded with information. It is now normal for us to be exposed to biased media tidbits every day, all day long. At one time, news editors would mandate checking a story or article for factual information, accuracy, fairness, transparency, conflicts of interest, and/or deception. While in theory these standards still exist, the actual application of these standards in our modern media today is laughable. News outlets seem to be in an actual race with TMZ to put out a story as quickly as possible. The new standard for an incredible story seems to be anything within 6 degrees of separation from actual facts, and it is now just good enough. Instead of ending a news story with Walter Cronkite's familiar catchphrase of "and that's the way it was," news stories with reporters saying, "and this is a developing story." Yeah, well, no shit, it's a developing story. It's such a fresh story that the dead bodies, freshly shot up, are still losing blood. This is where the actual facts get blurred and the assumptions are made. The biased delivery of information leads to assumptions and the incorrect understanding of the actual facts. Throughout the years, there have been several changes made in the manner in which our information is actually delivered. Almost every human in the Western world now carries a smartphone with them 24/7. With easy access to social platforms, actual news sources, as well as biased entertainment media options. Additionally, there are multiple options for how news is conveyed. Each source delivers a different interpretation of the facts. It seems there is now a competition for views and clicks on every journalistic article. Populist politicians are rewriting the rules of politics and weakening journalism in the process. There are plenty of explanations for why populism gets so much coverage. Journalists are hooked sensationalizing stories, and we just continue giving them oxygen. The goal of this new playbook is to portray populist politicians positively or to try to influence public opinion in support of them. The media coverage of Donald Trump has been highly polarized, with studies showing that major networks provide 92% negative coverage during his first 100 days of his second term in office. Coverage often focuses on his character and leadership rather than his policy. Only right-leaning outlets generally offer more positive assessments compared to the left-leaning ones. Take our former president, for instance. Concerns about Joe Biden's mental and physical health throughout his presidency. Biden was 78 years old when he took office in January 2021. This made him the oldest president in U.S. history. His age had been a significant factor in public perception, with many voters expressing doubts about his mental acuity. His gaffes and memory lapses had been noted frequently, contributing to the narrative of cognitive decline. These issues had raised questions about his ability to effectively lead the country. Reports indicated that his inner circle may have concealed his declining capacity to exist outside the environment of a dementia unit. He was completely locked down for his own safety. His obvious mental and physical status should have raised questions with the media about his ability to effectively lead the country. No doubt, every human with a set of eyes combined with functioning ears knew that he had lost his shit. Only the right and a couple of media outlets acknowledged his obvious incompetent status. His puppet masters, to include at one time a 6-foot-tall Easter bunny, effectively guided him through his diminishing capacity while he sat in the most important seat of power in the world. Fortunately, the rest of the world put their shit on hold while he eagerly ate his ice cream, watched cartoons, and recalled stories from the good old days, as well as good old corn pop and the little kids who like to stroke Joe's hairy legs. Trump's daily remarks illustrated a dilemma facing journalism's traditional approach to covering politics. 90% of our media is very liberal and anti-Trump, while the media should be expected to not have an appearance of taking sides, as it expected to be at one time. That, however, is no longer the cardinal rule. That standard is now far from current reality. More and more political leaders and social movements today mirror the habit of making factually inaccurate claims. The slow, complex, practical task of developing better and more accurate media practices is not going to be an easy process. Sean Hannity is very conservative and honest about his biased as they come. He, however, with honesty, actually tells his audience that he is in fact delivering a one-sided opinion of the news. I too am biased. I try to gather my information from multiple sources in an honest manner, but I still tend to put my stories together with a right-leaning conservative bias. Expecting individual journalists to be ethical and unbiased, or at least a little less biased, will be futile unless supported by the institutional climate that encourages ethical values in the newsroom. Aware of such difficulties, some journalists may decree that the expected level of journalistic ethics is just being unrealistic. Thinking that news organizations will provide the education, expertise, and extra resources needed to actually achieve a high-quality, cosmopolitan-level journalism is a pie-in-the-sky fantasy. As for me, I'll continue to deliver my opinions and the news in my own style. After all, I'm not getting paid for my work here. They haven't even given me a damn t-shirt from the 99% Radio Network, and I know that they have them. I tell you, I get no respect. And that, my friends, is that. Whiskey improves with age, and I improve with whiskey. My name is Mongo. Whiskey goes in, wisdom comes out. I smoke cigars, and I know things. Mongo is out.
Yep.
Hey, welcome. We were going over some. I'm sorry, Mongo. Woo. Didn't even know. All of a sudden, Chad's like, we're coming back. Right? I was looking at a 99 video. Hey, Mongo.
I distracted him.
Mongo, you bring up so many. I mean, it's a great point with the media that we are learning our news off TikTok and Facebook and 2-minute segments. We're not even seeking out the truth anymore. Yeah. We're just seeking out the popular emphasis on which political side the news media falls on.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah. Whenever he started talking about that, I got so excited because if you go back in time and you want to really understand where the hemp and cannabis stigma started, you have to go back to someone named William Randolph Hearst, who controlled all the media in the 1920s, the 30s, and all that. William Randolph Hearst, big old piece of shit, racist, horrible human beings. He owned about 50 to 60 newspapers across the United States. He was the one who controlled the media. He would talk about how cannabis caused the black jazz musician to murder someone over here, caused the migrant Mexican over here to murder 5 people because he was on the pot. No. So William Randolph Hearst,
devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce. It was one of the things. It's where oh God, Reefer Madness came out. If y'all have a chance, please watch it. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so funny. But William Randolph Hearst, he literally controlled the media, and he was able to put his narrative out from coast to coast, top to bottom. And that's the truth. The media is
and that's what we have now is everybody's learning off social media, but they're not looking at the facts or the basic truth. It's the spin, it's the short clips. It's not the full narrative. So what you're bringing to light is huge, Mongo. And I don't think we can ever come back from it. Do you?
No, not at this point. It's too one-sided or the other, and it's pretty much all to the left. I'll tell you, when I watch news, if something catches my interest, I'll write down the topic. I'll put it in my phone, and then I'll go back later on, and I don't go to that story, but I'll go to different sources and I'll look up that issue and see who else has reported on it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I do sometimes. Like I'll look at a headline, or I'll look at a news story, and it's usually political. It's something about either the ICE or it's about Trump, and I'll watch how MSNBC narrates it, and then I'll watch how Fox, or I'll watch how an independent narrates it, and they are all on different spectrums, and they're all showing the news clip or the video, and they're all only showing the points that make their narrative justified. And that brainwashes every American out there.
Oh yeah, no, it's very one-sided. And like I said, I mean, I've got my biases. I try to be a little bit fair, but a lot of those journalists out there, they're shameless. They'll just give their side of the story the way they want to report it, and that's what the network goes with.
Now, when we look at journalism, journalism is supposed to be respectful, honorable, Walter Cronkite type of straight up. We don't have that anymore.
You got Lemon that gets arrested under the KKK Act.
But he tried to hide behind journalism. And these are the people that are devaluing the journalists that are out there trying to do the right job. Even our independent journalists that are trying to cover the news story the best of their ability. We have people like Don Lemons, who is hiding behind his journalism to further a narrative that he supports.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me the ladies on The View aren't journalists?
Oh my God.
What did you start?
Journalists or makeshift puppets. Those are just.
That's a nice word for them.
Yeah, they're just makeshift puppets. They get a paycheck.
I don't even know if I'd give credit to the person putting their hand in their ass to tell them what to talk.
I
mean,
you know what? If you each one of those ladies at The View do not believe in anything that they speak about. It's all about the money. They just keep getting, like you said, the clicks, the shares, and us idiots in the American public that keep switching to that channel and listening to their rhetoric. And the facts just aren't there in a lot of this stuff. And a normal American human would know that you have to look at the facts before you can look at this hypocrisy that a lot of these journalists, these false journalists, are spewing.
Oh yeah.
What are your impressions on? Because you are a smart guy on this aspect. What are your views on the thing that happened with Don Lemons?
I don't know if you saw it, but before he went into that church, he was broadcasting, or at least recording for a broadcast, and he was talking about how he was with the people that were about to go in. But then he passed out coffee and donuts to all the protesters. Probably not a good idea. Kind of shows a little bias.
Right.
And then on the air he goes, "Okay, I got to cut off now because we're going to talk about some secret stuff that I can't put out before we do it." And then they went inside the church. It's like, dude, really, how dumb are you?
Right. So he knew about it prior. He knew about that prior. He was probably informed about it, even for him to show up there. So he knew days prior, that they were going to do this, and he hid behind his journalistic, whatever he's got, saying he's a journalist to try to protect himself from any civil liabilities. And actually, that backfired. That backfired him. That backfired him. You are a journalist in the fact that you promote things that when you speak, you're speaking the truth, and you're speaking on behalf of organizations, foundations. You're not falsifying any narrative or falsifying any truth.
But like they make it sound like I'm a journalist. I get privileged to do this. No.
Right.
It's a right that you're a journalist.
Yeah, it's just like the freedom of speech, man. Yes, everybody has the freedom of speech, but there is a limit to your freedoms.
Your privilege.
There is a limit to your freedoms on what you speak about and how you speak about it.
Because can't yell fire in a theater.
Huh?
Can't yell fire in a theater.
No.
I mean, how many people put supporting Nicki Minaj on their bingo card?
Yeah. But you know what? And look, and here's another thing. Everybody loves Nicki Minaj. Everybody loved her. Love her. She supports our president. Now everybody friggin' hates her.
No, they don't. They love her.
No, not Hollywood.
Fuck Hollywood.
Oh yeah, no, Hollywood.
Hollywood will blacklist her.
Hollywood is really like a 5%. view, and people are brainwashed by that little.
Yeah,
perspective,
Hollywood will blacklist her. And
which makes her better.
Exactly. Being blacklisted by those Hollywood pedophiles is what you should be. You should do your own. And you look at musicians like Kid Rock and Jelly Roll, who are standing up for the freedoms of America and the freedoms of civil liberties, and really speaking the truth. And that's what it's about. This fake Hollywood persona, these elites that think that they're better than everybody, are speaking stuff, and people are listening to them, which is horrible. It's a horrible thing.
And Jelly Roll, actually, I didn't watch. I just saw the clips. I didn't watch the show, but Jelly Roll gave a fairly neutral acceptance speech when he won his Grammy. But the only person that stood up and clapped was Reba McEntire. Everyone else basically was dull about this whole thing. And he wasn't being political. He was being very neutral.
That was amazing that Reba did what she did in sport, because she believes faith. She believes in faith, and she believes in God and country and family and the values of America. She believes in that. Yeah, and Jelly Roll, man, there is no better person to speak the truth than Jelly Roll, who cleaned up his life, who spent 13 years in prison for mistakes he's made. He's acknowledged them. He's accepted them. He's taken ownership of them, and he's making life better for himself and for the people around them. So God bless him for what he does each and every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You have it hard. You live in a all blue state that, man, where the homeless is rampant. They're coming after your state next with the fraudulent funds after they finish with Minneapolis on Medicaid and Medicare and all this other crap. You got a governor that is just more about his trying to be a pretty face than really do anything on politics.
It's not a pretty face.
It's just it's a mess, man. When our politicians will sell out the American people for status.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And we're seeing it over and over and over again. And God bless Trump for really going after those who have burned the American people for so long. So no matter how much they try to spin it, he's going to come up with the facts. He's going to come up with the paperwork, and I hope each and every one of them has to pay their dues for what they did to this American society.
We can only hope.
You can only hope. You can only hope. But getting back to your Def Leppard tribute band over in Vegas, where are they playing?
No, not a tribute band. It's the band.
Oh, it's Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where in Vegas are they playing?
They're going to be at Caesar's Palace.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Is the drummer still with them?
I think so. Yep.
Oh man, he's the one-armed drummer, man. He is awesome. He is awesome. Amazing. Amputee. Yep.
That's great.
All right, Mongo. Well, thank you for everything. I appreciate it. You enjoy. Have a safe travels. Send some pictures. Hey, and if you get a chance, go interview Def Leppard.
Hey, I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Jump on stage.
You got
remember? Yeah, remember, you can go anywhere in Caesars, man. Like Billy Irish said, or Eilish said.
That's right.
No
That's
stolen
right.
land. There's no criminal. So
I'm in the media. I'm a journalist.
Yeah, you can go wherever you want. Go to Planet 13. Great dispensary.
There you go.
In Vegas. All right, Mongo. Thank you, brother. And you stay well and have a great weekend.
All right. Have a good week.
Take care, brother.
All right. Bye.
Mongo with the famous Mongolog, calling out the delusional media that everybody's so afraid to talk about. It is a scary thing that the media does have a way to change the mental mindset of a lot of people and sway votes on lies and rhetoric and false truths and all this other stuff. And a journal in lieu of the facts. And that's not how American society should run. Let the judges and the court systems, the real ones, be the journalists and make the deciding factor. Tattoo Mark, I know you said you wanted to finish up with something.
Yeah, I got one last thing to say. I got to give a huge shout out to Pitbull. Thank you for making the new 2026 Tattoo Mark Foundation theme song. It's amazing. I got a lot of good reviews on it. I know Sideshow you did last year. She did this year. Every year, let's do a new one. I mean, it's amazing.
She did incredible.
We're gonna do.
That's why she got co-host of the year.
There you go.
That's why she got co-host of the year.
There's always a reason for everything, and whatever job you do, you deserve it. And you know what? I got to give you a lot of credit. You went out of your way. You didn't have to do that, but you went out of your way. You surprised me. You had water going down my eyes, but I mean, it doesn't take much. But yeah. Hey, you know what? You're an amazing young lady. You know, I love you like a sister and all that. And you're definitely part of my family. And let's just do this for the kids, man. And I'm all for it. And I'm so glad you guys are gonna come. Oh, so you haven't seen my man cave.
All right, well, we're running out of time.
It's not fancy.
We're running out of time. We'll continue more with Tattoo Mark at another time when we have about 4 or 5 hours to really go through his stuff. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the 99% Radio Network, Radio for a Reason. I want to thank Rhonda and Dawn for being a part of the show, and the American Legion Auxiliary Ladies of 231 up in Texoma for being a part of this. You got something?
Yeah, so tune in next week. It's going to be a little interesting because Sideshow's taking a little break. So it's going to be me and my ladies on next week. It's going to be a bunch of babs on here. We're going to talk about biker safety and biker etiquette on a women's point of view.
Yeah, there you go. And I take no responsibility for what happens next week.
Yeah, there might be a lot of red flags.
Yeah, I have a training program through work, so I will not be able to be here. But yes, tune into Pitbull and her lovely ladies.
My crew. We call ourselves the Fuck Off Crew.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna get crazy. Well, thank all our veterans, our first responders, for doing what you do each and every day, making our country safe, making it a better place for us, the 99% Radio Network, to be here. And until next week, if you can be anything, be kind. Peace.